Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome to Tuesday Night Fly Casual on the 9th of July.
Indeed.
Me and Ryan are your hosts for the evening. Well, maybe. We might switch around, we don't know. One of us might end up on the other side of the table, yeah?
We might actually play X-Wing for
Yeah,
once.
we
You
maybe.
never know.
Have to wait and see.
I played a game today.
Did you?
Yeah, I actually played a game of X-Wing.
Wow. So did I actually, that was amazing. And I won.
Yeah, me too.
I put Raster's
We
list
were
on
alright at this game.
I put Raster's list on the table and it was quite fun actually.
I put my own list on the table.
I've just like built many lists around Han. But I also, good evening, Mr. Recruit. I also brought with me Chirag's list from the weekend.
Chirag's,
From Sunday.
If you guys saw the Sunday stream,
I really like that list.
Chirag's list was an eye-opener. He went 3-2 in the end, I think.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though.
Evening all.
Timo, that's exactly what happened. He wanted fire control on Vader, so he switched to the aggressors.
That is exactly
That is
why
literally
he's got
what happened.
aggressors.
Yeah.
So guys, it turns out TIE aggressors are quite good and you should start flying them.
No, we're joking.
No, I'm not joking. I'm serious. Fly TIE aggressors.
Well, they're quite good.
Yeah.
This isn't actually what Tim's been running consistently at the moment, is it?
So we've got Weekend Wall veteran Tim Marsden. Yeah, Tavern Wars was there the weekend. Tavern Wars.
You saw that E-Wings are good this weekend.
Oh my word.
An E-Wing won our veteran coin this weekend. Madness.
Corin Horn, no less.
Ensued. Corin Horn.
Yeah, Corin's amazing.
We had at least 4 E-Wings in the room.
all 4 of them got on the stream.
Did they?
Oh, Farn's here as well.
Shh, no, he's not. Josh is just really warm. 'Cause it's so hot in here today. It's hotter than it was on Sunday.
No, it's not.
It is. It's hot and sticky in here tonight, and it wasn't sticky on Sunday.
Oh, you went. The afternoon was.
Oh, I don't want to know what you and Tom got up to, but it weren't so bad when I was there.
Well, it's all on the internet. Everyone knows. Evening, Ronan.
I brought a new boat
Ronan
in.
won some shields. I think it was. Was it
Yes,
shields, Ronan?
I think
You
so.
got some- I still got them on the side. They're ready to go in the post. They've not been sent yet.
Can't fit 5 academies with rack. Missed the stand up. Not with any real upgrades on him.
Not really.
5
If you
academies.
just put Sloan on him, you probably can do.
No.
Would you like me to give the gents the iPad?
If you want to, mate. Yeah.
Cheers, James.
I'll just go and
Have we got ice creams? Do you want me to check the freezer?
in a minute, but I'm going to go and make it sure the iPad's working.
Because ice creams are a good way to counter the heat. The Magnums me and Tom had. We're making Magnums in the final, I think. It's great. Played a lot of games with Vader, Sunter and Bombers, but I'd prefer truck afterburner for Predator on Sunter and better barrage carrier. Fair, Timo, that is fair. But TIE aggressors are amazing. So we are nearly ready to go, everybody. We've got 2 rounds of X-Wing for you. This Tuesday evening. Timo. Don't make me fight you, Timo. TIE aggressors are amazing. I think it's a real shame that they're not seeing a lot of play, because I actually really like the model of the TIE aggressor. Is it just me, chat? Is it just me that thinks the TIE aggressor is quite pretty? Evening, Dara Boy. Evening, Geller. Thank you for joining us, guys. We've got me and Josh for 2 rounds. We're going to talk about everything but the game that's going on, and I'm going to fix the background. Are you ready?
Sorry, gang, we had minor technical difficulties.
Are we all set?
The iPad was only on 10%, so we had to rig up the charger.
Oh, so Josh has...
Someone.
James has failed to charge the iPad, has he?
Yeah, John nearly ran off with it, apparently.
I'm doing the...
Hey, in right.
Getting that background set up.
Hello, and Josh. Hello, Josh. Okay. I was here before, but...
Hello, Kay.
Oh, do you reckon? What are you doing? I saw the background up.
Yeah, it's on background set. Scum versus the Empire.
Yeah,
everybody.
I always forget to do that now.
It's all good, mate. I got you. I got you.
Welcome, guys. Thank you all for joining us. So they are set up
Watching
and
you.
dials are going down. They will hit play on the iPad when they start. Oh, fair. Bang on. I prefer to that list, Mr. Stander. I prefer 5 academies, patrol leader, Sloan, and Death Troopers at 198.
Don't you get the title as well?
No, well maybe, but
Why is everyone on about Jump Masters in the chat?
We look really out of focus today.
I'm gonna have to start handing
Do you not
out.
think the camera looks really out of focus today?
I don't think the studio cam does. I think the table cam.
The table cam does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Are you gonna break it again?
Hopefully not.
Good. This is what I like. Yeah, if you start talking about Jump Masters again, I'm just gonna have to time you out, guys.
Yeah, we
You're
can do
brutal.
that. That is something we can do.
Look forward to good night, people putting Jump Masters on. See, look, Liam.
There actually is one Jump Master in store, but he's playing D&D now, so...
We can just not get on if you want, Liam. We can hate each other. I don't mind. Hey, Juice. Hey, Commander Ace. Thank you for joining us, guys.
I believe John said we need to untick all this.
It's got a very light shade of blue there.
Yeah, we should just drop that down.
Oh my god. I'll leave you to break the camera.
It's alright.
We've got a fist bump anyway,
I'm
guys.
doing exactly what John told me to do.
Oh, we've not done...
Oh,
colours for
I
the
know why.
generics. Oh, that's better. Oh, look. Look, that's actually quite nice now. Do you want me to go and sort the overlay out with colours?
That's alright, we can do it from here.
Yeah, but the Star Vibes haven't got rings on them.
So Gary's red, we know that.
Change one of the tigresses to like grey.
And one of the aggressors to white.
What do you mean too white?
Oh,
It is
okay,
white.
yeah.
Change
One of
it.
the aggressors to black.
Don't make it full black,
Why?
because then you can't see the actual symbol.
Alright, grey.
Yeah.
A bit darker grey.
Part of the problem with the background. Yes, you guys want to be there.
Yeah, you can go and get Jack
wanted to be there. That's true, Liam. We do have a mutual love.
Who's Commander Ace?
Who's Commander Ace then? If they want to be in the store.
Everyone wants to be in the store.
Well,
do you want
yeah,
to go
yeah.
and get Jag to ring up his assassins?
Oh, yeah. I'll go and sort that while you work out who Commander Ace is.
Okay. We had Arfon James back in the store tonight, and then I bullied him.
He's gone.
And then I beat him and he left. Yeah.
He's gone to work, hasn't
Yeah, he can only stay till 7 anyway. We had a great game. So,
Gotcha. I miss Arfon.
so do I. Everyone misses Arfon. Your doppelganger, as in your brother. Is it Mr. Parker Wellband, Commander Ace? Okay, so they've gone for that.
Jags is a very special kind of X-Wing player.
Yeah.
The rings don't fit around the pegs with his ships because they're low riding. So they're just going to follow.
Oh, it's Parker Wellband.
Parker Wellband?
Yes.
Which one?
Not Simon.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's Scott.
There's only one Parker Wellband.
I always forget.
Scott is Parker Wellband. Sam's
Yeah,
just Wellband.
Sam's just Wellband, of course. Sorry, I'm just derping for a second.
John can thank me for fixing the camera.
Thanks for joining us anyway, Scott.
Thank you for being with us, Nicholas. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? It's clearly a bit of damage on our blue.
Yeah, no one will notice. It's fine. Part of the Imperial logo.
I wonder. I reckon once they put the
Timo thinks Tim will win.
even with the aggressors, he's enjoyed the aggressors. He wanted fire control. He's run it without.
I'm going to agree purely on the basis that Scum just isn't a faction.
Yeah, you disagree with Scum, don't you? But
Change your mind, guys. Scum isn't a faction. Doesn't
stop
count.
setting out your tables. Not what we're here for. We're here to commentate. Slap the boy up.
I could have this argument for a couple of hours. I'm fine with that.
You are literally a meme.
Yep. I'm cool with that. Oh, it's... Sunday's finalist has joined us in the chat.
Dean Goldsmith.
And not
yeah.
the one with pineapple for hair.
No. Welcome, Dean. Thank
The
you
other
for
one.
joining us in store this weekend. Congratulations on going 4-1 and hard luck on missing out in the final there. To some 16-year-old girl who made up a list and apparently is quite good at X-Wing. So,
Yeah, thank you for going on stream, Dean.
yeah.
Do appreciate it.
Showing that the TIE Swarm is most definitely not dead.
Don't use Stars well, Bengar, and Scum is not a faction. Anyway. Yeah, it was a good weekend.
Yeah,
so what you're saying, Archinin, is you actually don't play any factions.
Stop it.
Josh, you look different.
Again? Devilishly handsome.
Dean's going to get the coin next time, I think.
Um,
He was on fire on Sunday.
so what do we think to giant bones outside? Do you see my giant?
Oh, your first order stormtrooper.
My giant first FO Stormtrooper. So I've got a 3 foot tall FO Stormtrooper that I really think we should make a prize of some form, and I think it should be our trophy instead of bones. Yeah,
No, bones is so
and
cheap.
make it that they have to take them home, because we have to take home a 3 foot tall Stormtrooper in gold.
I'm never going to challenge that. Though. That was good. Yeah, go TIE Swarm. It was nice to see the TIE Swarm do well,
Oh, I found a focus.
because you don't see a lot of TIE Swarms in the store.
No, we've not seen it for a while, have we? We've seen more
So,
mining guild ties than anything else. Sorry, I'm fondling bones.
Thanks for bringing in an old classic, Dean. It was nice to see.
The box
Always
is
up for
doing.
more TIE fighters.
Can't blame on the floor. Vanguard,
There's no need
you will
for that,
be, you will be
Vanguard.
put on you will be put on timeout.
We'll put you on the naughty step, Benga.
Yeah. So Jags
Yeah, they've got
Jags
earrings,
Vipers are now wearing earrings to mark which one's which.
I mean, you can't possibly get it wrong. So
To be fair,
I think that's a sensible precaution, Ben.
I used to do very
less
similar
population.
things when I played Blood Bowl.
Fair.
I used to use loom bands, coloured loom bands, and yeah, when one got a talent or like a skill, I'd stick it on it, or if one got more strength, we'd get a red one, just to mark the difference.
Fair enough.
No, I use loom bands, mate. I don't have proper skill rings. I use loom bands. Don't be toe tough on Bengar. I think Bengar's being a bit toe tough on himself. Alright, sorry Bengar for making up for this, not using the proper words. I thought I was an originator. There's a dwarf dice in here. Look at them. The dwarf Blood Bowl dice, and they're really nice. But I hate dwarves. I'm scarred against them.
I don't know anything about Blood Bowl.
It's a good game. I enjoy it.
It looks cool. I just don't know
I,
anything about it.
I played a league here for a while. Did quite well. Then lost to dwarves twice.
I can't imagine dwarves being that good at Blood Bowl.
They're really good.
They're really slow though.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they win.
How does that
They
make
score
sense?
1 point and then don't. They score 1 point and then don't let you.
And then
they-
just build the wall of dwarves.
They don't let you score. They get the ball. They score 1 point and a half. That's all they do. And then you can't get the ball back off them.
Why don't you just hold it up high?
It's not a thing.
That makes the most sense to me. Just get the ball and just.
It's not my troll just stood there like that. And then
Yeah,
like,
just
don't
get a
want
troll.
that. Let's
put it
like
in
punch
the
him.
tank, just like-
And use dirty tactics and weapons and stuff.
It's a secret pool.
It's the same Venny, just 2 point shooter.
No.
You made a new
It's
Venny?
wildly different, Benny.
What's this new Venny?
I ain't telling you. It's secret. I haven't played it yet.
Is it aggro Venny?
No, it's an original. An original
Build it on
design.
there.
Build it on there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, exactly, Dean. That's the problem.
You're gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm gonna agree with you, and then try it anyway.
Oh, Ben, me and Ali were talking about earlier.
So
Just
it's got.
the weekend,
I
a
mean,
week we're
that's
down on the
same.
Tuesday when people don't fancy some X, when we play something else, and Blood Bowl was the one that we came up with. So far, it looks the same to me.
Pretty similar, right? And then there's one more upgrade.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's a skinny Venny.
Don't give them clues.
There's no bombs on that Venny.
Don't spoil it. I couldn't trust you.
Yeah, but
Shut up.
But when I say that, it makes everyone go, what? And then
It's so I can do it with this, because I quite like these.
Who's that?
There you go. What? Who that?
Yeah.
She's a legend.
What, Ray?
No.
It's the only time I ever played at Archnin, so I run Skavens.
Don't give them.
Little rat
Don't
man.
let them know. That's the thing.
Hard to in from the
Gonna make
aggressors.
Gonna make that thing. like that.
That's cool, that is.
It's really silly. I've not tried it yet, though. I've been flying a slightly different bomber list today, everybody. It's got 3 bombers in it and none of them are Venny.
20 to 1 on the before the one being in the next 10 minutes. But actually you only get 1 to 7 if it's after the next 10 minutes.
I'll grab my drink. I'll take a picture of my list so I can show everybody as well.
Can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
And check for ice creams.
Yeah.
And if there's a Clippo, I'll have one and stick it on the tab. Yeah.
Oh, there's loads of Clippos.
Is it a red Clippo?
What?
Can you just get James to write it down for me? Oh, Bengar, they're good, aren't they? Can you get into
I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. Just get to write it down, Clippo.
I'm just going to go and show everyone my new list.
So hot in here. I'm roasting. Right, who wants to see Ryan's new list then? While he's not in the room, as it's on the screen in front of me. Good news, X-Wing World. Weekend Warlords will have Wave 4 in this week. Ready for Friday for release. We were hoping to do an unboxing of some form, but some silly people in Australia got it months ago and did it for us, so we can't do it. But never mind. You're going to have me and Rasta or Rasta and Ash doing like a breakdown and discussion of it all. Paul, it's naked Venny with just passive sensors and then 4 A-Wings. Do you know what these things are like? They're amazing. We sell them in stock, £1.10. No Chirag, I don't think so. But I've got your list in my bag because I thought it was really cool and awesome, so I fancied playing it. So it's in my bag. And if I play on stream second game, I may fly it.
Is it Chirag's list?
Yes, he just said it's Corin on stream today. Not sure, Paul. I just got told by John earlier today that we're getting some.
So, I think you might like this, Paul. This is the list I was flying earlier. If you can see that.
Yeah, you can see that.
I mean, I could just have brought the ships in, but there you go. There's 3 bombers. And they're all in Cobalt Squadron because that's all you can afford when you take 3 bombers. And Little Ash, bless him, painted them up for me.
Did it?
It's an absolute legend. They are beautiful. I absolutely
blue.
love those ships. So I've been flying 3 Cobalt bombers today. There you go. No Venny, but I'm trying that Venny in a bit.
What, naked Venny with 4 A-Wings?
Yeah, naked Venny because who cares about modding that eyeball you had?
You still take focus.
Yeah, the one that you want to use attacking.
Was that it? Oh, and
2 have got. So all 3 have got vet turret gunner, and then 2 of them have got optics, and it's 200 points. And I can quite happily share that with you guys because no one can see it because no one else has 3 bombers. There you go. And we're on the ice creams as well.
it is. I'm not looking forward to it getting any hotter this year. Let's put it that way.
No,
If it's hot and sweaty on a Tuesday, I might not.
It's July, so we should be fine now. July's passed.
Possibly Ulfric. Not sure because it's not in yet. I don't know who will be.
Should be in by Friday, but
Yeah, I don't know who will be in
That's a
store
shame.
before Friday to pick them up. So you're best off messaging the store or some people that are coming
Yeah.
that you know are going to Imperial March and see what they can do because obviously we can't. I don't know when it's coming in with regards to when people will be in shop.
yeah, send out some messages, Clive. Get some people on board.
Bit of a long range measure for range there from Tim.
Well, I don't know if you use Dave's Range Rods, it'd be in.
Oh, Dave Amos' range will definitely be in. All right, that one looks like it. No.
That's that as well.
It was good fun flying Jake earlier. I've not flown Jake before.
Cobalt Squadron, man. That's all you need.
Cobalt Squadron.
I love that shit.
Right.
The Resistance Bomber is my favourite X-Wing ship.
What are we going to see here? Well, after the weekend, apparently he is. He won a veteran coin. Corin Horn won a veteran coin. What's that all about?
Chirag, you see, Chirag's up. He's okay with his thinnings list.
It's a good list. I enjoyed it. I think
Thanks for going on stream as well, Chirag. It was a good one. Showing some great games.
We
He was
might-
on both days.
it was. We might see an engagement here from the barrage bombers. But they're not bombers. They're senile specialists.
Which Corin list, Paul?
Lando Corin or the two X-Wings in Corin?
Gonk Lando. Make it a thing.
Gonk Lando.
Get your gonks out, boys.
Get your gonks out for the boys.
I want to see more gonks. Let's make it a thing.
No gonks, no problems.
Yeah, they were very different Corin builds as well, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, one was skinny and light, and the other one was fat.
Yeah, Chirag's version is really good, Paul.
I like that. I like that list a lot.
We were both sat in there, we saw it and we were like, yeah, I should probably write that down.
I have fixed the E-wings. Tell me what you think of this stream. An E-wing fix, where you get a new configuration for the E-wings. That instead of having boost target lock, barrel target lock, you get boost barrel focus. I think that fixes the E-wing. What does everyone else think?
I think I'll be careful with it, but yes, potentially.
It'd have to be pointed appropriately,
Yeah.
but I think that fixes the E-wing. I think that makes it a boost.
But I think pointing it appropriately probably means it costs more than you would like.
No. I think Corin might. I don't think the basic ones will.
Fair. It was nice to see some E-wings out and about. Well, I still hate the model.
Was it a Rogue Squadron we saw?
Bamford had 2 Rogue
Yeah.
Squadrons.
2 Rogue Squadrons, and we had 2 Corins. Did we see Mr. Finlayson on stream at all?
Yeah, they all play on
They all
stream.
played
They
on
won.
stream. Nice.
Finlayson beat Nick Bond.
I remember you telling me about the game. I didn't realise it was on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
He lost his
the
first round and then
Senars
submarine like a
definitely
boss.
definitely looking to engage here.
Yeah, those fake bombers are coming in. Now, I wonder if you agree or disagree with this, Josh, but
Can't get it out anymore.
well, that sounds like a problem.
Oh, a bit harsh from Dawkins, babe.
That is Nick.
Oh, it's is it?
Corin's green dice annihilated you, Nick, I think, is more true, but yeah. It was pretty horrible.
You said that Corin decided to boost into range 1 and stand there saying, "Come on in," and took no damage
He
for the
just
pleasure.
boosted at an arc, so into range 1 of an arc that had a tie lock on him and just went, no, I don't feel like taking damage. He wanted to let R2D2 have a break. So he just went, nah, I have AIDS, mate, it's all good, don't worry,
Have the day off, R2.
I got this. Was stupid. Yeah, 9 health Corin's pretty horrible.
Pays for it though. Been 3 agility.
Oh god, yeah, but that's fair. Because if you ask Nick, I think he'll tell you 3 agility's pretty good.
How good is it on his mace though?
His Jedi took a bit of beating, actually, to be fair to them.
Yeah.
They did alright.
What are we waiting on?
Right, Tim, he's a slow player.
No, it can't be. It's Jags. One of his things that moved yet.
They're probably having a drink or something, I don't
Is he debating which barrel to? Do you think?
know. You barrel left and forward. That's a strange one.
Block the 2 back from Sante. And the R2 from Sante. Oh no.
After a burners, sir. I told you it's a barrel left and forward, didn't I? But if you do a boost first, you'll fail it.
Did it fail? Did it not fit? Oh. That
I
assassin
would've
used
just
both
barreled.
his charges already.
Did you afterburners already?
Apparently. Unless you just press the button
No,
twice.
he can just boost. He's no way he's afterburners already. I don't believe that at all. Why would that one go so slow? No, Lando did some work in that game as well.
I also think his Corrin was more than 71 points.
It had R2D2 afterburners, fire control predator. But Lando was hefty as well. Like engine upgrade, shield upgrade, gonk, near numb, trick shot.
He had shield upgrade, so he could gonk and even another shield up.
Most is what I mean. So if Lando's on 2 hull and he
can-
gonks back up to 6 shields, he's not half pointed. Isn't that mental? You have to get him down to 1 hull to guarantee half.
That's stupid.
Doesn't it tell you how bad regen is? Regen is insane.
Yeah, regen is still...
I don't blame you, D.
I loved it at one point. I ran a double regen list. I ran Miranda, Nora, Fenral, and was loved by the world.
And
for
Miranda
it.
was like really dumb regen though, let's be honest.
Great, wholesome.
I really got fed up with the game at that point.
I generally only lost 27 points in those games. Occasionally Nora.
As a rebel player, it was either play Miranda or forget it.
Unless I played against James Finlayson, and then he beat me every time.
And I never gave in to the Miranda thing. I played 2 resistance bombers instead. Tragsim was much more
Sounds
fun.
like the perfect weekend, Mr. Stander.
Yeah, deltas are still a problem.
Alright, is Vader going to engage? Is he going to commit?
Delta 7s are fine, Delta 7Bs, still a concern, I think.
A concern? With what?
That they're pricing everything else out of the game,
How are they?
because they're still comfortably an amazing choice.
They're not.
What are you on about? Were we watching the same tournaments?
Yes. They now take superior skill to fly, I think, to do well with. To like win
Well,
with.
you got to be a world champion to win tournaments.
Yeah.
But
Juice left and all.
they
I'll
are,
drop it into the chat, Christopher Hipkiss.
They're still amazing value.
They're bloody expensive.
Do you think it's too expensive?
Yeah, I'm with him.
I think you two are mental.
It's expensive. What
Yeah,
was-
but all the pilots were reduced apart from Anakin.
Yeah, and 7B went up for it because they had
7B went up by 2. What a shame. Obi-Wan came down by 5. So Obi-Wan with 7B and regen got cheaper.
No, it didn't get more expensive.
How did he?
Regen went up for him.
By a point.
Okay, maybe.
So he goes up by 3 points in upgrades and down by 5 points as a pilot.
Did he have Neon Num?
Yeah, so Lando had near num, gonk,
Donk.
trick shot,
I assumed so.
title, I think. Yeah, he did have title. And then he had shield and engine upgrade. Of which I think engine upgrade is pointless on Lando.
Yeah, you don't mind being straight.
I don't care about engine upgrade on Lando.
And the E-wing was Corin Horn.
Chat's gone so fast to come on that little screen.
We'll put it on the big screen in a sec.
Yes.
Thank you for the sub, though, Ian Wright.
Yeah, cheers, Ian, right? Predator.
Yes.
FCS. No talk. 7 points is a bargain.
That wasn't it.
Yeah. 199, there you go.
Right, we copy,
You know, drop that bad boy in chat.
yeah, I think it's on. I think Yeah, Chris Hipkiss is in here. It's dropped into the YouTube chat for you, Chris Hipkiss.
Yeah, you can't. That's too long.
It's too long a comment. What? All right. No.
Or you could just read it off again.
No, we'll do this. Because then people can like go back and check.
Or we could share the link to the event
I'll just drop all that.
so you can read it himself.
No, we'll do
Like
it
all the other lists.
No.
It should make far more sense.
I've committed. I've
You
started
committed to the
self
bad
finish.
play.
I've started self finish. It's like
Is Tim wearing a
mastermind.
No, that's someone checking out for him, I think.
I think he is wearing a hat.
Was that Tim? Oh yeah, I forgot Tim's that cool.
So Lando's in and then Corin's in afterwards.
Tim's gone.
Wow! Sorry to those, I didn't realise that I'd pop on theirs for you all.
There you go, it's in the YouTube chat. Corin Horn with all the things. What a list. And I think there's 8 points there for just taking it.
Bengar's just been looking for his Blood Bowl stuff.
You could go stealth device and then just focus evade every turn.
Dice
Would you
cam's
need the
looking
force?
sexy today. And that white bit was definitely just a piece of dust.
That's cool then.
Came into store today to find John spray painting a large K2SO bright pink.
Yeah.
Because it's not K2SO, it's P1NK. And that is Simeon's prize for doing the double again. And hopefully the next one will be some garish colourly painted 3 foot tall FO trooper.
I think you're right there, Ben. He is pretty fly.
Ooh, Sonsif got.
Got blocked, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's stunned by it.
I bet Tim is glad. Not Tim. Jags is glad that barrel didn't fit. Because it'd have been gone.
But Pink's hurting for it.
Yes.
Because he went without tokens.
We'll do a multi-level giveaway tonight.
Multi-level?
All of them courtesy of you, Mr. Stander.
Yeah, we're giving away more of your metal tokens, boss.
Yes.
Turns out they're quite nice.
Yes. So we'll do it and we'll set up in a minute, but we're giving away 3 prizes. So a stack of 5 charge tokens, metal charge tokens, a stack of 3 metal force tokens, and a stack of 3
Metal focus tokens.
metal focus tokens, and a stack of 3 metal evade tokens.
All official swag.
All FFG swag official, otherwise known as 10p's and 5p's.
Yep. You mean you don't want to win your tokens back, Paul?
That's ones you kindly donated.
Cheers for the prizes to give away, Paul. Thank you.
Yes.
For giving us a whole load of stuff this weekend. Rich is just going to take Paul's spondoos off him and then use them to Nice one, Rich. You're a real swell guy.
Well, what should we give away first?
Charges.
Evades or... Yeah. First winner...
What a random question, James. Weekend War veteran James Finnison in the chat there.
James Finlayson is deliberately trying to wind me up.
You know who is threatening to become a veteran, don't you?
Hey.
Richie C.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he up there?
Yeah, on the MOV, he's close. I see you on that table.
He can't double spoon anymore though. If he wants to.
Couple more good performances, Rich, and you'll be in there. You have a look at the... I think he's like 14th. Just behind me.
Richie C probably gets one of my votes for one of the special entries.
Well, someone's got a spoon in the veteran event.
Exactly.
And I believe in you, Rich. I think you're the man. You're the man for the job. We give away like that folded to the spoon. Your father to... Are you the father to a crab? Paul's 23rd. It's a big ask from 23rd there, Paul, but it's possible.
You have to make the
You have to do it every tournament.
Yeah, you'd have to do all the trips for now.
And you need people in front of you to start knocking themselves out.
Yeah, by winning.
Yes. I think I actually went up a place.
Without playing.
Yeah, without playing, because of James. I don't think anyone overtook me.
50 spawns? 100 spawns.
Yeah, 100.
100 spawns.
It's like standard, isn't it?
Right, we're going to hit go on the giveaway.
That's the Metal of Aid ones. Are we giving away Metal of Aid? 6 Metal of Aid tokens?
Why does it say Metal of Aid?
Because you pressed the wrong giveaway.
Oh, that's my bad.
Do you want to close that one?
Don't enter. We've got too many metal token giveaways. There you go. We're back live again. What, James? What weren't you totally done?
First one who gets 3. So we're giving away them all in one giveaway.
Yeah. So we'll just draw 3 winners. We'll do it over the course of the evening.
Cool.
Oh, my tea mug's still here. Oh, it's still got my tea bag in from the weekend.
Oh, that's going to be disgusting.
Yeah,
Don't
I
even worry
suppose
that
that,
you're
innit?
near me.
How is your Muppet, Richie C? That's the nice word.
Oh, yeah, the crab.
That claw.
Of course. He spooned this weekend, I think.
Did he?
Did the crab spoon on Sunday? I think he did.
What he does in his private times and of the stream's business.
Pretty sure he spooned.
It's my brother's birthday today and I'm here.
Oh dear.
I don't think Jack knows where he wants to go. Oh no.
Yeah, your subscription isn't there, Paul. I can see you've not got a symbol.
So you need to renew that sub. So anyone
Sort it out.
anyone with Amazon Prime, if you've got Twitch Prime, you get that free. If you've got Amazon Prime, if you'd be so kind as to drop us a Twitch Prime subscription, we'd really appreciate it. I know some of you have done it before and dropped off, or anyone that hasn't subbed to us before and would like to, please do. It'll be very much appreciated. Yes, Dean Goldsmith.
It is.
It's Alex's actual. It is Alex's actual
birthday.
birthday today. He brought a cake.
Sunday?
Yeah, he brought the cake with him.
Did he?
Yeah, he provided the cake.
Oh, I don't know.
If he was in the chat, I'd wish him happy birthday, but it's not.
We're actually in a new cast bar. It's long. Oh, you need to write more.
Silly little capsule.
Crab comments on the thing.
Oh, okay. Thank you, James. Ever so kind of you. Oh, that's no moon.
And there we go.
It's difficult on a phone, Paul.
Yeah. Just get a computer. Ian Wright's got 530 spawn daily.
Do you think that's the Ian Wright? As in the footballer?
What, ex-Arsenal player? In
Yeah. Bones is fading.
Well, he's like wrapped in some.
Yeah, but his Hydra wrapped. He's saluting the First Order.
Well, we need to re-wrap him then.
We can't re-wrap him.
Why not?
Because John did it and he hasn't got the wrap anymore.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? He doesn't have this wrap anymore.
Well, we have to get some more, won't he?
It's not very nice.
Well, we can just have a peeling bones. I don't want a peeling bones. I ain't going to challenge for that, am I?
Well, that's good. One less person
So
to
Ash Brooks
challenge.
is going to lose it next weekend then?
Yes, if Ash Brooks doesn't turn up next Tuesday, Ash Brooks loses Bones. And there will be a match on stream next week for the new holder of Bones. Thank you very much, Tartan James.
Thanks, James. We've got some official metal tokens, Boba Fred.
But
Some
Tartan
charges,
James,
folks, and the
have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? What's been raffled, Boba Fred? We've got 5 times charge tokens. 3 times focus tokens and 3 times evade tokens. All the lovely metal ones, courtesy of FFG. I think they were assorted OP kits from the end of 1.0 through kind of early this year. Obviously, we've got the gold Force ones.
Yeah, the Chargers were the 2.0 kits. I think the Chargers were the Wave 1 kit, weren't they?
Yes, I think so.
The Wave 1 2.0 kit.
Yeah, we've still got a big bag of
Focuses and
charges.
evades were in the Q2 and Q3 kit last year, respectively.
The focuses that look like 5Ps. Thank you, Nick Bond.
I think they're really nice. Cheers, Nick.
007 himself.
Weekend War veteran Nick Bond there in the chat. Oh, Suntiz found a Guri.
Oh, Sante's got very good.
The outmaneuverer has been outmaneuvered.
Do you think Tim's wearing a hat so we can't? That's no mooning.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Do you think he is Jamie Bradley? I don't know, Nick.
I
Absolute
don't know, Nick.
fool, isn't he? Coming in here, being horrible to Nick Bond.
Breaking Bad.
This is Tim Marsden celebrates 1 week till summer.
I think so.
Tonight might actually be the Beat Tim Open.
Well, Tim's winning right now. We're not doing very well, are we?
No,
Do you want me to get Cobalt Squadron out?
it means one of us has to have a go. Yeah, you gonna put your 3 cobalts on stream?
I'll put Cobalt Squadron on stream. Sunset will ruin them though.
You played against Santo earlier.
I did actually.
And you
Against
beat
Sunset
him.
Vinder. I did beat that. Barrel shit's pretty hard though.
What vendor was it?
Ion.
Oh, vendor.
Fortunately, I never actually got Ion.
Through 2 hits.
Gary loses a shield.
2 of 8. Does not lose a shield.
Oh. Disregard my last.
The Black Sun's nearly dead though.
Pink? No, he's not. This is why fire control's rubbish.
Why?
Don't fire control that, just spend it.
No.
Spend a force, turn to
No.
a crit, target lock them 2 blanks. No, Tim, that's the wrong order.
No, because he wants to spend his focus, not his force. And have no crit.
Ah, crit that bad boy.
Why has that come out of focus? That was really nicely focused earlier.
3 hits, get over it, it's fine.
They were really crisp and nice. Like, it's all gone funny.
There you go, would have taken a crit.
I'm assuming you just missed bullseye. I think.
Yeah, not if the bullseye's in or not there. It's a close
We didn't
one.
see the measure, but I'm assuming they've decided no.
If Tim forgot, that's his fault, Borgath.
Yeah.
I ain't helping him fly. Tim's good enough, he's a veteran. No excuse.
Yeah, something's going on with it. 'cause it's
Veteran?
brought that in.
And UK Nationals semi-finalist, Tim Marsden. He's alright this game.
It started flickering and I don't know why.
Yeah, I can see it now, Paul. Like, you've got the Dooku face, so you have resubbed. Cheers for that, Paul. Thanks for supporting the stream. Tim's blanked on something. Ooh, a Sinar's got a fuel leak, but it's still got all his hull points.
So you can put those dice back for me.
An
It'd be
interesting
appreciated.
development. There you go, there they are. Oh, they're perfect, look at that.
I'm getting good at this camera fixing business.
Yeah, you are. I'll leave you to it. I'm just going to rant instead. Take that crit, baby.
The green ones are a bit ghostly today, though, aren't they?
That's on the fuel one, surely. Yeah, but that's fine. That actually helps. Makes the paint stand out more.
Just saying you up, but we didn't get the notification. I don't think, well, maybe
No, we didn't get a notification, but he has got the Dookie
maybe
face
we
now,
did
so.
get the notification. Maybe we just didn't want everything else. Yeah, you've got the Dookie face. Says you're a 6 month subscriber again.
Yeah. Tier 1.
So, legend.
The best tier. Oh, Panic.
Ooh, that's two.
He's alive.
That's just alive. Oh, fair enough. I thought it did
You
automatically.
can do it on the quiet.
Do it on a DL. That's the down
Tim's
mode
just
for the cool
killed it.
kids.
Star Viper, I think.
Pop goes the Star Viper.
Unless he shot at. Yeah, he did shoot. Oh no, he shot the pink one and the pink one is dead. He's out of here. What are you doing?
Okay, that's so hard.
Okay. Why is everyone down the Tigressa? I think it's one of the nicest looking tides.
Hopefully so, Paul. I believe so.
We'll see.
Seeing as you have subbed.
Yeah, I really like the Tigressa. I need that ship needs a champion, and I'm not that person, right? Sykes are pretty cool. They are basically just a big engine, and I kind of like that.
Perfect use of bones.
Jamie Bradley, who's that?
Jay Bradley. Who, nice to see you, Jay Bradley. Thank you for joining us.
Do you mean a heist?
Yes.
Nick.
Exclamation heist.
Should we start a heist in the chat? You start one with the crew. Get. The main channel must have some responsibilities. Just gamble 10 of them. There you go. Who's going to join us on our heist, boys? Bengar, stop.
Underappreciated, the Thai aggressor is.
The Jumpmaster's not even in any faction, so you can't fly it. It's a factionless ship. Get over it. Let it go. Yeah, who's coming on the mission, boys? We got to go and raid the Empire.
Hey Dave, how are you?
I'm not triggered at all, Ben. I'm fine.
I really like the concept.
You're just wrong, that's all.
I like the concept of the Sykes. If they have a heavy laser cannon, when they shoot, they have to go one backwards.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kay. But I just think the Tigress looks really nice. To be honest, it's like a good-looking Vader tie, essentially.
So we've got one Black Sun with just lost a shield, Guri full health, and a dead Black Sun, versus a very nearly dead Cyanide Specialist.
Evening, Lucky.
And 1 health off Santir, which essentially means nothing. That's stunned. It's still going around on Santir though, isn't it? And that's the if you go for a rock. Can you not?
No.
I thought you could clear stunned.
Well, you can, but not by default. Oh, yeah, it'd be nice to have damage cards actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You just take a hit if you go through a rock.
I know that, but I can't remember. It's panicked pilot. That's not stunned pilot. You're lying to me.
There's no repair text on the card.
There's
There's
not?
ways to repair it, like Chewbacca and repair mechs, but
Novice
a
tactician.
novice technician can repair a stun pilot.
Tim's tactician
He
isn't.
gets the first aid kit out.
Tim's technician isn't a novice anymore.
However,
He's doing bits.
oh, we lost our Spondoolies.
We lost 1,000 of the stall spondoolies. Good job it's not real money, right?
Yeah, it's a good job their channel never actually enters its own giveaways.
Shall we enter? Enter Weekend Warlords into its own giveaway.
Probably not.
Another nice block from Tim there. Can.
Tavern Wars made an absolute steal out of that. Bloody hell, Tavern Wars.
Hey,
Put gamble.
150. Put in 150, get 450 back, don't you? Get 3 times your money.
That's outrageous. What, 450 plus his original bet or just 450?
Just 450. It's not betting. It's not like this one.
I don't know how it works.
This is betting.
Oh, slots are funny. I think it was last week or the week before. Everyone was doing slots, and they were all getting it. They were all failing, and then I just jumped in, gave it a go, and I was the only person who succeeded.
So we have got the raffle going on, guys.
It's raining spondoolies.
Yeah, your dad said, David, don't punch walls or lampposts. Punch your friend. Much better.
That is true. Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you should probably punch less things, David. That's a hot tip. You can have that one for free, mate.
Punch less, hug more.
Yeah.
Words to the wise there from Weekend Warlords
Evening, Matt.
Dream Team commentary team.
Thank you for joining us, sir.
Oh, vegan magnums.
They're vegan. That's why I chose them.
Thank you, anonymous cheerer.
An anonymous cheerer.
Is that someone's name, or is it?
Nothing, just is an anonymous cheerer.
That's cool.
Someone's cheered.
Thank you, whoever cheered us some bits. You're a legend.
Oh, God, I don't ever know now. See, someone else knows. Someone else gets it.
They're
No
on
one,
team.
no one else is joining me in that. I think they've got
A friend. We do have a guy in store called French.
We do indeed.
I'm going to his house in France. I'm going to drink loads of wine because it's a wine festival.
Are they quite? Yeah.
Ian Wright loves it.
Ian's got taste. There are ugly ties.
Yeah, you
And-
genuinely have an X-wing in the middle, and then
Vader flies them.
do you think they're ugly?
Yeah, they are ugly. For some reason, I think they look ugly and the aggressor looks great. Like there's a line, there's somehow in there, there's a line that's been crossed to ugliness with that small change between the two.
It's the back. It's the fat
Oh no,
back.
it's the same shape. You just stick a turret on top of it, which arguably should make it worse.
No, it's square at one of them.
And then you just cut the wings out, and suddenly cutting the wings out makes it look cool.
Hit, crit from Tim.
What else is an ugly tie?
And, ooh, blank evade.
That's going to be a problem.
Double crit. Onto Hull.
Which is the best looking tie? Now this is an interesting question. Out of all the ties, which one's the best looking? Because I've actually got... I don't think any of us are agreeing.
I've seen a beer marathon before as well.
I think the Inky tie looks really good. Insect, Nick's an Insect fan. I get that. It's a very classical design. I like it.
Yeah, Interceptor.
I think this will say what kind of pilot you are as well. What kind of
Defenders, yeah, good shout.
I think Defenders look too complicated.
Too complicated.
Particularly when they do the spinny thing. Looks too crazy.
They don't actually do that though.
Overcompensate. That's what I'm trying to say, Nick.
They don't
But
do that
You've
though,
got
do they?
better English than I do.
That's
No,
not-
but in the TV show in Rebels, it does.
Didn't.
Didn't it?
No,
I'm pretty sure it did.
she just blew his wings off, didn't she, with the like kill switch?
Silencer, yeah, Silencer is a good shout.
That is a good shout.
A lot of love for the Defender, it turns out.
Tie
No
silencer.
one said my favourite tie. So I appear to be in the minority.
Striker.
What about you, Josh?
It's cool. What, favourite tie?
Yeah, favourite tie.
Striker's cool.
The striker depends, right? The strikers, if the wings are down like that, really cool. If the wings are up, really dumb. Right?
Oh, you can't see me defenders, Ben. You're an evil man. Maybe just
Of course, yours is Dean.
maybe just a TIE fighter.
Just a classic tie
Yeah.
fighter.
I like a classic TIE fighter.
Interesting.
I like a
Still
bow
no,
tie.
still no one has said.
What's it?
What I was going to say.
Punisher.
Punisher, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the Punisher. Because, right, the bomber's pretty cool. When I used to play old Battlefront 2 as a kid,
Yeah.
you know the actual Battlefront 2, not the new one,
Yeah.
I absolutely, for some reason, love the TIE Bomber.
Mining
Mining
Guild
Guild
tie.
tie is pretty cool. I like that.
Sabines, that's my favourite.
Oh, Sabine. No, if it was going to have a TIE LN, it would be Sabine's. That's better than the number one in my opinion. But I always loved the TIE Bomber as a kid. For some reason. I don't know why. But then I started playing X-Wing.
Mhm.
And that was the first time I saw a Punisher. And it's like, it's the same, but just
More.
way over the top. And that's cool. Why not go over the top? So, for me, yeah, Punisher's the one.
Just a stack of things on that black
Oh, I just think it looks outrageous, the Punisher.
That black sun's going on forwards.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate.
That's going to be a problem.
Gary's going to be blocked there.
There's a tigressa there. That's not blocked, that's in.
Is it in?
Yeah, that's in, yeah.
Nowhere to... Oh, we might even be able to fit a barrel around that other one, you know. It's tight, but it's close.
Does he need to? That game was the best, David. You know, that game was really good. For me, the two ships that came out that I really liked were the Bomber and Grievous's Bellabub.
Blah, 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 blah.
The Bellabub. I really like that as well. Yeah, Punisher's Bomber's Terrors, basically. Yeah.
I like the new Battlefront.
I've not even played it.
Not even played the story mode. I've just played the flying spaceships round.
Fair.
I always play as a Y-wing. Because they're really good.
Y-wing?
Yeah. Y-wing with Ion turret. Really good.
Why, you got that turret gun as well?
No. But the turret's like automated, so it will shoot anywhere
Oh my god.
when you activate it.
Does the Ion actually Ion?
It slows them down.
Oh god, that's dirty. But those are the turrets they had thematically, so that's why the Iron turret card's got a Y-wing on it.
I like it.
Checks out. And the Dust turret card has a ghost on it.
Those are the ghost turrets.
It's trash.
It's not. The
Wrecked. Savagery
no,
there from
the
David
online bit's
Capshaw.
really good. Not like the flying spaceships round bit, because I like flying spaceships round.
Who doesn't? That's why we all
Exactly.
play X-Wing.
Exactly.
Everyone loves spaceships.
You have to play through this. I have to play through the storylines and whatnot because it was canon. Oh, brutal from Tim Marsden there.
Yeah, I quite like Inferno Squadron.
Spend that focus. Turn them on to
Yeah.
a crit. Or did you already do that?
Yeah. That'll be a problem.
That's a dead one.
Tim's quite mean, isn't he?
Brutal dice from Tim Sekot, yeah?
He's a bit under the weather, old Rick.
He's got sunstrokes and is a bit poorly.
So no Tim tonight, unfortunately, guys. So if you were just watching for Tim, you can leave him.
Tim?
Or Steve.
Tim's on.
Tim is on. Doesn't look like Tim because he looks really cool with his hat on.
Yeah,
but it
looks like
actually
Jamie
is
Roddick.
Tim. I can confirm. I can look through the door and see that the person in the hat is genuinely Tim Marsden. It's not like Rasta hiding, playing behind a pseudonym.
It's not pay to win when you fly a Y-wing. You're no good at the game. Ooh, brutal back though.
See you later, Tigressa. It was nice having you. Yeah, the AI had no idea how to handle that.
Yeah. When you start, oh, I'm inside you now.
What I used to do in that game is, because you know the if you flew the big command ships, the biggest ones you could fly in each
Yeah.
faction, they would spawn troops. So you could spawn in the enemy hangar. So all you do is you fly one of them, you'd fly into the enemy hangar, land it, and then sit in it, automatically repairing it. The AI just didn't know what to do. So you just sit there and all your mates climb out. And you just sit there fixing the ship as the enemy shoots. That was pretty troll. I miss Battlefront 2. Should probably put some more.
It's funny because we all prefer his dad.
Yeah, we do. Richard Campsell is currently the best Campsell. Officially as well.
Just is the best council.
He's the current holder of best Campsell. So you got to sort it out, David.
David's got a lot to go after punching a lamppost.
Hmm.
Gary's got a bit of an uphill battle here.
You can't disagree with facts, David.
Points are proven.
He just is better than you, currently.
Absolutely right.
He's the holder of best Campsell.
Where's Gary going?
Hard one in.
Hard one in.
Yeah, hard one in.
Bold.
What else would you do?
Run away, come back out.
No.
It's not like you've got mostly full health yourself.
Well, you're going to have to, David, but it turns out your dad's actually quite good at X-Men. Or he was on Sunday.
How do you get on Sunday?
3 and 2.
Oh. Was he flying?
Solid.
Jedi, wasn't it?
Jedi, yeah. Delta 7B and Regen Jedi because they're the best kind of Jedi. You can if you're the current best council, you can gloat as much as you like.
Yeah.
But right now it's your dad. And he can gloat as much as he likes.
Yeah. Barrel out towards that gas cloud. Focus. Calculate.
Finished 8th, there you go. 8th out of 21 people.
Oh, Richie C tearing it up.
Solid performance. And like it's like I say, made some good MOV and he's looking good on the MOV table now.
Yeah, thank you,
Or
Paul.
is that,
Ryan.
if that's a tag roll.
Oh,
Tim.
You beautiful man.
Rich had Mace over in 2 goal scoring. He did indeed, Paul.
I know.
Because Delta 7B and R2 Astromech Jedi are still the best Jedi.
Nah, 5 Jedi with calibrated.
I like that list.
How's it working out for you, Kay?
But how many people have 5 Jedi? Hands. Raise your hands if you have 5 Jedi. There
Kay.
you go.
Kay's got 5 painted
I
and
mean,
lit Jedi.
I have 4 and that seems outrageous.
I have 3.
There you go, see, was a spooner.
You great spoon.
Maybe so, David, but not this time. You are current worst campster. You gotta sort it out, mate.
Gurley's in pain here. Boost barrel roll? Does that get you a bullseye?
If she'd hard won, she'd at least get a focus from Vader as Vader kills her.
She could have calculated, opted not to.
Yeah, but for a stress, that's a high price. It's the iron price. 9 points spares, 12 the idea of chucking spare parts cans in there. I mean, why not? More regen, more good.
Well,
Simple.
9 points a good bid.
9 points is a good bid for the mirror.
Doesn't outbid me though.
Outbids me, but I'm in it I1 at the moment.
Cobalt's I1.
They're plucky, but not very skilled.
Not quite. Thought he might have got the bullseye with that.
This is what I need, Evan. You need more. Get some more practice in, man.
He was looking for the bullseye, just missed it. Dropped arc himself though, which is nice.
What do you do? Boost barrel roll?
Yeah.
Boost
No,
right.
barrel boost, sorry.
How was it? Interesting.
Open the door, is that Ashbrooks?
You got to put a number in there. Lucky how many tickets you want. Ash Brooks is in the building.
Is it?
Do you want to issue a bones challenge?
Do you want to give him his bones?
But do you want to challenge him for it? Second game.
How long's he here for?
Ash. How long are you here for, boss?
20 minutes?
That's not time to challenge for bones, is it?
No, but you can issue the challenge.
Oh, right, then take it because he denies it.
Why do I need to be challenged?
Because
you're a holder of bones.
You've got bones.
Yeah, I own bones.
You own bones.
I own bones. It's mine.
Rasta said it's not.
Well, there you go then.
Why don't you put it up for a start to get people going for it?
Because they've got to challenge you for it. It's yours.
All right, he's relinquished bones.
Bones is officially relinquished, everybody. Well, then do we make the second game for Bones?
Well, who's going to play for it though?
I don't know.
The only available people to play for it are me, you, Tim, and Jags. And Tim and Jags are already playing.
Well, winner of this game gets Bones then. Not that they know
They
it.
didn't know that, so we can't do that.
Yeah, we can.
You can go back to holding my dice.
Yeah, we can. As a start.
I'll
Because Tim's going to win.
play bones. I'll play someone for bones next game. That's fine. But
Tim's
it's
going
got-
to win Bones right now, and then
that
you're going
means-
to challenge Tim for Bones.
Then that means that if I'm playing Tim, then I'll play Tim for bones. That's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. That's what I mean.
Then I'll take him home and lose him.
And then you have to make a new Bones.
No, and then I have to relinquish bones and bring him in the week after.
You off, David. And just like that, he's gone. See you later, boss. Need a nap. Me too. I'll have a nap.
I did not. I was at work at 5 o'clock this morning.
I wasn't.
Were you not?
No.
What were you doing at 5 o'clock this morning? Sleeping?
Yeah, of course I was.
Good
Like
plan.
any sensible person. Gary's still on full health. What a champion.
Gary's trying the best.
She's an absolute hero, isn't she?
Gary, trying the best.
Hero of that fake faction.
Real good.
Do you think a 1-4 from that Tigress fits? I think it fits.
From who?
Tigress.
Yeah.
Mint. Okay, next question.
I was about to say mint chocolate chip. I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. Like of the standard original flavours, yes.
Quick
but
fire chat.
As soon as you get a bit more deep into the flavour, I think it's like honeycomb and that kind of thing. They're so good, like
Okay,
toffee.
you'd be wrong then. Enjoy.
Vanilla.
Oh
good
my
vanilla.
god, the aggressor's come flying out.
Yeah, get in the block.
Yeah, let's block Gary and give her a free focus.
How tall is Bones? About 1 foot. Probably 12 inches to be fair.
It's a very no, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
So 1.5 feet.
Bones is range 4.5 tall.
1.5 feet. See, Tavern Wars, you know.
Yeah, she had them done when she was young because she was like nervous about shit.
The other, have you seen the other?
Yeah, seen it against Spain. So yeah, with Bones, how are we going to start it off?
You have him.
You had him and you were
'Cause you
supposed
won
to.
him against
Because
West
you won him
But
against
yeah,
Rasta.
but no one's going to be able to challenge me because I'm very rarely here. So
Yeah,
it'll
but
take
then-
ages to get it off.
No, because if you're not here for 2 weeks in a row, you're totally losing. Was
Oh,
what we
yeah,
were put on.
okay, that's fair enough.
So if you're here next week, you can chat. You can
I
start.
can hold it. Yeah, what if I win it and then I'm not here again?
Then you get 2 more weeks, don't
I
you?
ain't going to win it. What are you on about?
But if you want to just drop him, we'll just start off with
Yeah,
single player.
yeah. But what I was thinking is, if I relinquish him to start with, then we can do something to get it out there to make.
Oh,
it
like
so
a
that
little
person-
like playoff, yeah.
A playoff to get it, and
Then you challenge from
then
there.
challenge
All
for
right,
it,
we'll do
yeah.
that. So we won't, the next game won't be for Bones. We'll set up over the week some
Something
form
in
of
place.
like
If we did 3 games,
Three
in a
games
night,
in a night, we
do a
could do,
quick
like-
knockout
yeah.
between 4 people for
Yeah.
it.
we'll do that.
I like
Hopefully
it.
next week.
2 semi-finals and a final. We could if we start like
Next
an hour
week's
earlier.
really good for me as well. I would definitely be here
Yeah?
next week. Yes.
So
yes,
maybe
'cause-
we'll start streaming at 6 next week and do 3
we can
games
fit
in a
3
night.
games.
my family's going on holiday next
And
week,
you're
and
still
I
there.
can't get
Oh.
the time off. So
So,
I'm officially
you're here,
gaming
gaming
crap
all
out of
weekend.
next week. Yeah.
The Bones Challenge, everybody.
Yeah.
Be here next Tuesday for the Bones Challenge.
Oh
Around
wow,
what?
that's an interesting reason to get excited about mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I love mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah.
It is the best ice cream.
That's literally the question he asked.
Dude, if there is any choice in ice cream, mint chocolate. Why would you not want
amazing.
green ice cream?
Exactly.
Yeah, green
I-
anything's
Do you know what the worst ice cream I've ever had? It's not the worst, but it was the most interesting at least. I once had Iron Brew ice cream. It was rogue.
Okay.
It was a bit odd.
Yeah,
It just tasted like metal.
yeah. I'd imagine it was. Yeah,
It was
Really
bright
okay,
orange
is
though.
it?
bright orange.
Yeah, bright orange.
Yeah,
That's a bit.
diabetes in a bowl.
Diabetes in a scoop. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a bit dodgy. That.
No, yeah, I'm not down with the iron brew, but yeah, mint choc all day long, baby.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you know what I like? Mint Viennetta.
Yes.
Always a winner.
Yeah, always
A
good.
mint feast.
Oh, mint
winner.
feasts are great. With a big
Yeah.
lump of chocolate in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't go wrong, can you?
You can't.
Gary's done well there. Got well out of dodge.
Apart from Vedic and Barrel Roll.
No, just his lock. I don't think he'll get up though.
So, do we think Mr. Marston's got this one in the bag?
Yes.
Is Jack running his triple viper?
Triple Vipers, yeah. Brought it out for the first time in a while.
Not anymore because one of them's dead.
Yeah, two of them
Two of
dead
them are
now.
dead.
Yeah.
He's running a viper.
He's running Gary.
Running the Viper now, yeah.
I found a good use for Bones.
Wicked.
Hold the dice.
Yeah, I love it.
Did you see the giant
Yeah.
stormtrooper on the shelf?
Well, he ain't
How
going to be
big is
shooting
it?
if your barrel
3
rolls
foot
that
tall.
way, is he?
Is it really?
Yeah, look at just
We're
at that
going
as
to
well.
paint it.
I think
It's
I think
twice
it's
as
getting
tall
better.
as Bones.
We should gold it. Holy shit.
Eating raspberry.
It's massive, isn't it?
He's massive.
He's on the highest shelf as well.
Yeah.
Pistachio ice cream, I actually agree with. That's a good one.
Pistachio's good.
Raspberry Ripple's good too,
Juice. You got some taste, Joe. Juice. To be fair.
Yeah, pistachio ice cream is good.
Raspberry
I'll give you
Ripple's no good.
Raspberry Ripple's great.
Raspberry Ripple's no good.
that. Classic. Raspberry Ripple.
Huh?
Raspberry Ripple.
Yeah, it's classic. Yeah.
Hard pass from me.
I'm going to cheat and say Neapolitan. Bit of everything.
Scoop the chocolate out.
Just give the chocolate out.
See all that.
I hate the strawberry
Good
Neapolitan.
child.
Do you like fake strawberry?
Yeah,
I
oh,
hate
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They're really nice because they're real strawberry. They're good.
Yeah, fake strawberries bad.
Yeah, Johnson's has got ice creams and stuff. I can't eat it. I'm going gym.
I had a Calippo. You going gym?
Yeah, I'm going gym.
Yeah, Magnum bars are great.
I've had the day off work, so I thought I'd go gym instead. Because I ain't walked
'Cause
10
you ain't walked 10
so
miles,
I'm like,
so-
itching to do something. So
God,
I've just lugged this fridge into the house on my own. Not fridge, I've just installed a washing machine at the house. The washing machine won't pop. So I've done that. Now I'm like, right, gym. Go to the
So instead
treadmill.
of gym, X-Wing.
Yeah. Not quite what I need to get rid of this
No.
pent-up energy.
Do you find yourself like pacing around the house when you're not at
It's
work?
mental. I had 3 days off the other day because of the way it fell. So if my day off falls on a Saturday,
Yeah.
the following week my day off will be on a Monday. So I'll have the Saturday, Sunday, Monday
Oh.
off. So I get 3 days off, and it happens once every 6 weeks. But I go mad because I've got 3
Get
days
in the
off.
garden, start
Yeah,
digging.
I
and...
just anything to keep like I
Yeah.
need to keep going. Like initially it started that walking all that way was hard, but now it's like
No,
you
it's
don't do
just-
anything, you just go mad.
Yeah. You're still on random routes, or you getting you got a set one now?
I've stuck on 5 routes now, like 5 consistently, but they do throw in a new one every now and again and send me out on a walk, trolley walk the other day in the rain because they didn't have anyone else to do it. So like they're just like, off you go, Ash, enjoy.
Why did you
It's
get
raining.
that? You're the new guy. I forget.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
still the
It's
new
raining.
guy.
No one else wants to do it. They're trying to send me to Shep Shed tomorrow, but I've told them no. So I don't want to go.
No one wants to go to Shep Shed.
It was like, yeah, it's
a bit
alright at the
dangerous.
Shep Shed. I was like, am I going over there to cover the girl that's just been bit by the dog that's having the skin graft? And he was like, yeah, and I was like, I'm
I'm not going then.
Skin graft.
Yeah,
I thought it was only like a
Dog's
rumour
bit
that.
bad,
I
man.
thought a rumour that like dogs and postmen
No,
get
but we
bit by
get warned
dogs.
every day.
Do you?
Yeah.
We get
Hey,
warned
if
every
there's
day?
a dog in a garden, you're not supposed to go in there. We have to sign loads of waivers and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's nonsense. But yeah, if there's a dog in a garden, you're not. Even if someone's go, oh, don't worry, it's friendly. Go in there and it'll bite you. Because they just. Because a postman goes to the door every day.
Yeah, and
the
then they
dog
bark
barks,
and they leave.
and
They
you
think they
leave,
win, don't they?
They think that's their job is to get.
They
rid
think
of
they
you.
scare you away.
So they as soon as they see you, you're walking down the street and you've got the clothes on, that's it. They're like, rah, 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 rah,
Yeah,
rah.
because they think they've won because you walk off when they
Yeah.
bark. Yeah.
It's mental.
Oh. And then a bite him, Kay.
My postman gives my dog treats.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
do
my
that
dog
on the
gets
farms.
excited.
So I when I deliver on the farms and I have to drive up in the vans
Yeah.
to all the far out way, we've got treats in the van. So when we get out, we just feed the dogs. And it stops them eating us.
Debatable that, Richie C. Oh, my dogs, right? Nicest dogs in the world. Just say dogs house at the window cleaners. Yeah. Nice dogs in the world. Don't do anything. Wouldn't like say boo to a goose. One of them went mad at the window cleaner. So we have like an outhouse, like next to the house, well, that's the back door. And so he goes over it and up his ladder along top down to get into the back garden. And the garden was open, dogs were in the back garden. And he put his ladder down, just bottom of the ladder.
Yeah.
He was not coming down that ladder.
Yeah.
He just sat on
That's
the
what
top.
we've been told. Dude. I went to like a block of flats the other day, and they were in the garden area with all their dogs out. There were about 3 of these guys, and I went, "Are you going to put your dogs away? Because I'm not allowed in."
Yeah.
Unless they went, "No." I went, "Cool."
No
Just
post on
walked away.
Sundays.
Yeah, just took away. Just took all the mail away. Whatever, mate. Yeah.
2 elf left on Gary now.
Fair enough.
You put your dogs away. No. All right.
Yeah.
No post for
Yeah.
you.
Cool. See you later.
Loads of birthday cards in here. Thanks,
Yeah,
Nelson.
yeah, I'll have them. 2 health glory. This ain't going well, is it? Who's your next game?
Who knows?
Who knows? Oh, you're keeping it wild. I
Yeah,
like it.
we're.
Who do you want to play against, Ash?
I'm not. I'm going. Going gym.
No,
Go
you
Jim.
can't,
I only
mate.
come down to get
You
the card.
can jog on the spot while you're at.
Yeah.
Get your card. You leave your card. At.
No, I've swapped some cards with Mondo. I've been dabbling with the new Transformers card game.
Oh yeah.
Been playing it, and I bought 3 boosters on Saturday when I popped in. Took them home and opened the rarest card. It's no use to me. I don't know what I'm doing. You know me. I don't care about things like that. So I was like, "Oh, who wants it?" And Ben Dillon is going crazy for us. He's just given me like 20 cards for it.
What was it?
It is General Shockwave or Major Shockwave.
Oh.
And it's just given me like Optimus Prime and everything.
The big. Is it a big one?
Yeah. Oh. So
Cool.
it's all good, yeah.
You can jog on the spot while you play it, so it'll be fine.
Do you know what? I haven't got a list.
You know.
No,
No, it's
mine's
points
illegal.
change.
Points
yeah.
change.
I'll give you a list.
Leia's ruined it.
Yeah, 6
And
points.
Wedge has gone up.
Wedge
I've
went
got
up
a
3.
Cobalt Squadron for you, mate.
It's killed me.
Yeah, 3 bombers.
3 bombers, really? You're running Cobalt? Oh.
3 Cobalt Bombers. That's the one.
I'm playing on Thursday, but I'm playing Legion.
Yeah, you've been playing a bit, Legion, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm testing Sabine out on Thursday. Very excited.
Nice.
I'm running Sabine and Chewbacca.
Rasta painted it for you yet?
No, he won't do it.
Do it on a Monday night, won't he?
No. He's going to paint his own
Paint stuff for himself. Boring.
So, as he should. To be honest, I need to paint Sabine myself as well. I might follow, get Rasta to give me some tutorials live and do it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Chirag says fly Corrin.
Fly Corrin?
Yeah.
It's Pap.
No.
No, it isn't.
Won a coin at the weekend. Corrin did.
Really?
Lando Corrin, James Finlayson.
Really? James won one?
Yeah, and
Who else won? Callum won, right?
Callum, yeah. Sim won the double.
Sim did the double? Of course he did.
He's done the double. He's done the double now. Hadn't played X-Wing for about a month. Made a list the night before at his dad's house and just went, yeah, play that.
What was it that he was like?
Double Jedi and an Arc.
Dirtbag. Wicked. Good
Don't
lad.
scare them away from our stream, or frick. Bring them in. Tell them Weekend Warlords have a live X-Wing stream at the moment. That's what you want to do. Sort it out.
Damn right.
Yeah, put that in the FFG live chat.
Please.
What's going on?
Get
over
them to
there
Raiders.
tonight?
They got Legion on.
Yeah, Lumimace.
Oh yeah, they've got the next wave on, haven't they? Tom-Toms and that, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but they're out
No,
soon.
no clones.
They might even be showcasing the clones. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Bengar. That was Sims list.
Oof, oof, oof. Triple regen.
Triple regen, maybe. That's the one.
Apparently, regen's good.
Yeah, dirty. Right, gents.
See you later. Nice to see you, Ash.
I've got to say hi to some people, and then I'll probably roll out. What's that over there? Is that toy TIE fighter?
It's
the
an
Waker.
interceptor. Oh, it's a
Oh,
striker.
it's a
I think
striker.
it's Simon.
It's Mr. Wellbound.
Giving them away.
But he left
Yeah.
it on
You
top
can
of the
buy
box.
It's either home bargains or B&M bargains.
It's
One of the bargains.
home bargains like £6.
They're like £6.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
What
It's
is
just
it,
a
Lego?
big
Right.
scale for Legion. No, it's a proper Hasbro one.
It's too
Okay.
big for
Is
Legion.
it
You come with a
big?
figure as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the scale of it. It's
Yeah.
way bigger than Legion.
Yeah, someone's put one on a board, on a Legion board, as a bit of terrain, but it was just too big. Nice figure though.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame it's too
Hefty
big.
box. Oh, it's got Nerf bullets in.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They shoot Nerf bullets. I
Yeah.
want it.
I know. £6.
For a Nerf gun. Shit
I
like
know.
a Star
Exactly,
Striker.
Star Wars Nerf gun.
You can put a man in it.
It's your favourite tie as well.
That's not my favourite. I like it. You can get a U-Wing. You can get a U-Wing Nerf gun. Look at that.
Oh, one of you in Nerf.
Simon, I'm opening your ship. They might be for a child, actually.
No, I can say we didn't see you in, mate. How are we doing anyway? You alright?
Alright.
Good to see you, man.
You had some games going on?
Yeah, I've got a friend of mine down Surrey.
Nice.
Evening, Phil.
Good.
Thank you for joining us.
It's
We've
Phil Pond.
got 2 health left on. See you later, buddy.
What he was. You'll be out in a bit anyway.
Must have just got here.
Yeah. It's late, one bottle is in, so we've got plenty of faces in today. It's looking good. Plenty of X-Wingers hanging around. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Phil.
Monsters of people too, Ben.
Ooh, Legion Clone Wars.
Alright, well, go away then, Ben. We didn't want you here anyway. Here come the men in black. Galaxy Defenders. Your end's a bit dodgy, mate.
Yeah, I know, I'll fix it. It's not really a problem. You can't really see it.
Hit, crit.
Is this the final blow? Surely Gary can't weather this again.
Surely can't weather the storm.
She needs quite the roll.
Why should I go focus? Has she spent it already?
Because Suntit shot her, I think. Suntit's a dick.
Santa is a dick.
That is a dead Gary, I think. Oh no, she's got 2 of 8s.
1 health left on Guri.
Well, until she draws direct.
Wait, there's a crit there. Nope. Fuel leak. Inconsequential, that crit at that point.
So she gets initiative cover next turn, because Suntit is a hard one.
Yes, and just gets her with a battle roll boost wherever she goes.
So there we go, who have we got next round then?
Is it me? Am I playing? Or are you playing?
I mean, I can do, but it depends. What do you want to play?
I don't mind.
What are the, who do the...
Alright, yeah, chat. Who do you want to see
who do you want
play?
to see play?
Or what do you want to see playing? Played. Plain.
Pick some players.
Pick
and
some
I'll see if
players
they're in the room.
or some factions, and we'll pick the players based on that.
Most of the usual warlords are in.
Yeah, none of that, mate. None of that
I've
installed
got
tonight.
CIS.
All right, Ryan's got some.
I've got some CIS on me.
Why do you want CIS?
I'm
Oh.
playing against a Jump Master.
We wrote a dirty CIS list earlier, didn't we? 6 hyena bombers, all with home missiles and 1 with probe droids.
I think you'll like the idea of that, Nick.
Horrible.
Both of us on stream.
Yeah, but then who's going to talk to you?
I don't know.
Or does he want silence? Is that what he wants? We do have some roving mics, but they're not set up, and we need to get the soundboard out for it. Because we could like mic up the table. It's a big one. That it's just a boom mic. Like, we actually have some proper kit, but 3 with homing and 4 vultures. No, 6 homings. Yeah, Bones is next week. Ash made a valid suggestion, so we're going for that. I think. We'll play it over 2 weeks, and the final will be on the final week.
Yeah, if you put 4 vultures and you get another home this time, I agree, Nick. I thought like that actually.
What, 3 with homing and 4 vultures?
Yeah, 3 hyenas, 4 vultures.
Not with homing. And the vultures. The vultures are homingless. All with homing.
Why are the vultures homing this?
Oh no, it says all with homing.
Oh, Suntis got bullseye there.
But can you get
Because
probe droids?
Harvadan, tigresses are amazing. That's why you want to make a fight about it. Let's start a
no,
fight.
the actual reason for tigressers is he wanted the 2 points that the tigressers save over the bombers to have fire control on Vader.
And because tigresses are cool. We've already had this conversation.
No,
Stand down, sir. Stand down.
no one voted them as the favourite.
Put Shadowcaster on. Tom's
Uh,
actually got Shadowcasters.
yeah, but he's not flying one tonight, is
He flew 2, did he?
he? Did he?
Well, he's only got 1 model, so we need to find a model for him. So we could do Shadowcasters. Maybe. But what do you want Shadowcasters against, Phil? So I could
We
ask
can't do
Cam.
Shadowcasters. We can do Shadowcaster.
There might be a second one in the building somewhere. If
Oh,
not,
Ash
we'll
might
retweet
have
the
his
list. Exactly. And Jags is here. Jags got scum ships.
So do I, but I didn't bring it with me. I need to lose Dengar tonight.
Because we could actually put Shadowcasters plural. Heroic!
Nord pounds and Nord pence.
What else do you guys fancy? Keep shouting things out. CIS, Shadowcasters. These are things we can actually do. More Tigressers.
Alright, that
always.
is time. There's more dice rolling. Shout time on the round, isn't
Oh,
it?
Tim's desperately trying to kill her.
Double crit. Fire control.
That'll do it.
That she did. Unless he rolls nappies. Nappies! No, no, no.
Everyone's flying Vader Sun to Nick. Oh,
Why is Streamlabs just say Spondoolies? On here it just says
yeah,
Spondoolies.
Harvadan, you'd be wrong.
Uh,
No, you wouldn't actually be wrong. But
You
I've
could
got
pay the
support.
point extra to get bombers, but then you'd be over 200 points.
That'd be a problem, mate.
And that would be illegal.
That would be a concern. So what do you want, guys? Come on.
We've told
Shout
you what they
things
want.
out.
Sis and Shadowcasters.
I can do that. That could be a thing. We could have that on the board if you guys want that on the board.
Yeah, but I don't want to play that. And I kind of want to play.
I can give you the CIS list.
Yeah, I ain't flying that. I ain't flying that jank. Is it Swarm?
You can either fly more with 5 vultures, or 2 Bellabobs and 5 vultures.
Yeah, I can't fly 5 vultures.
I can. Clive, behave. Chimogulars, we've got no Chimogulars in. Sorry, Tevin.
Yeah, I realised, Kay, don't worry.
Yeah, it's going on to a second message.
It is. Right, let's... do that. Boom, we're back.
More Grievous and 3 vultures. I ain't got more. I've got more or Grievous.
Yes, triple jumps. Let's have that. Not. Right, we will drop off shortly. Tim won that one.
No,
so
we
nice.
need to work out who's playing.
Yeah, we'll drop off shortly. We'll we'll leave. We'll see when-
involved in the discussion.
Yeah, and you'll see there'll be a list on when we get back. So we'll be a few short minutes.
But no one's asked for your handshake.
Well, fine. I'll run Han Corrin then. Oh, well, that's
Chirag's list. Have you got Chirag's
I have got
list?
Chirag's list for me, but I won't fly it well
What
at
am I
all.
against?
I've not flown it before.
Should we both play Chirag's list? Mirror?
Mirror match. How about
What do you want to get?
Dengar, Han, and Fen? I don't have it with me, but I think it's a good list. Vader, Son, no. Anakin, Padme, Luminara. That's not out yet.
2 X-Wings and... Yeah, see Chirag's...
Ryan's Triple Bombers versus 2 X-Wing and Corrin.
Versus what, John?
Quintuple Jedi. We've not got... Well, between us we've probably got enough Jedi.
I've got 4.
I've got 3 with me.
I've been flying the Council with lasers and it's a lot of fun.
We could see if Tim wants to jump in and we could play each other.
Yeah, maybe. Tim and Jag. Get
Tim
Tim
and
and Jag
Jag,
in here, we
yeah.
swap.
We'll just... Right, we'll drop off. We'll be back shortly.
Keep
Maybe with 2
posting
new
random things
commentators.
in chat
Yes.
because I want to know what
Keep
your
saying
ideas are.
things and
Yeah.
we'll make sure it works. And we'll be back shortly. Hey, Kylo.
We're just going for a break, Carlo. We'll be back in a bit.
Hello, Internet! I am Tim Marsden, and I'm joined to my right by Jag. We're going to join you for this second game this evening. We've got Ryan against Josh. Josh is continuing to try his Han Solo and Jake Farrell list.
He is nothing.
So not deterred by
He's determined to do it.
Yeah, not deterred by the points changes and the massive nerfs to the upgrade slots and combo.
Falcon's got slapped a bit, but
so
good.
That Han used to run. And Ryan is going back to what he knows best, which is the Cobalt Squadron Bombers.
Boomer.
So, hello, we'll do our best to keep you updated with a countdown for the giveaway. You're not going to have any camera this evening. Jag and I have decided against it. So
Because we're not pretty.
yes, that'll be the one. But we are giving away 5 metal charge tokens and 5 metal evade tokens. We should be doing that at the end of this game. Got Ryan on the left. Thank you, Paul. That's very generous of you. So we've got Ryan on the left playing 3 Cobalt Squadron bombers. He's got advanced optics and veteran turret gunner on 2 of them, and veteran turret gunner on the 3rd. I can't speak.
Doing well.
I can't
We're doing
speak.
well.
Doing amazing. What do you think to Ryan's list?
It says it does exactly what it says on the tin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's all it does. Is it just flies forward and hurts stuff.
What do you think to the 8 points worth of optics?
Right. Remind me.
So optics is
One where you basically it turns one focus into a super focus.
so you
Turn a
can
blank to a hit.
correct.
So it's a super focus.
Yeah, if you like. So you can turn one of your blank attack dice to a hit.
I guess the question is, if you've got the points, what else would be a better choice?
There isn't enough damage cards. There is. You only need 27 damage cards to kill his list ball. What would I take for 8 points on bombers? Bombs?
But then,
Yeah.
if you
I
really,
agree. No, I like it. I do like it. I just didn't.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you're taking advanced optical and putting bombs on, then why bother with veteran turret gunner? Because you're going bomb heavy, so you might as well take stuff like trash sim and stuff like that.
So the turret gunner lets you shoot out the front again, or shoot out the front, shoot out the sides again.
Separate target or the same target?
Same target.
Same target.
But you also what's happening? You only got that focus to modify once.
Yeah.
Is the thing. So I don't know. I haven't really thought about what upgrades there are, seeing as Ryan's just sprung this list on me. But
Yeah.
But yeah, the 8 points. Well, maybe we'll see what optics does. And Josh is playing Han Solo with trick shot, Luke Skywalker, Kanan Jarrus, Lando Calrissian, stealth device, engine upgrade, and Millennium Falcon. So pretty standard Han. He's kind of combined the stealth device Lando with the Kanan Jarrus upgrade, and then he's got lone wolf outmaneuver on Jake Farrell. Thank you, Kay. I thought I was going crazy then. You do not track shield damage with cards, so yeah, you just need 27 damage cards to kill Ryan's list. Yeah, thank you. I thought I was going a bit insane there. So
That is still a phenomenal amount of hold.
it's well because you've got 9 shields on top of that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of health on Ryan's side of the board.
They're not very valuable either, are they? So half points is not going to be a massive amount of them.
It's a 6th of the.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
you have to work to get that half
You
points.
do. You definitely do.
You know, so it's a ball ache list.
Now Ryan's opted for the side of the board with the obstacles. So either he's planning to deny that to Jake and then move past them and not have them be an option, or they could get in the way of some of his manoeuvres. So we've got to see how well he plays here. Because me personally, I would like to deploy in that bottom right corner where there's lots of space and go slow and keep my arcs as wide as possible, and then I can turn kind of into that diagonal jousting lane from bottom right to middle, sort of middle on Josh's side, go along that diagonal, and then make turns and blocks and adjustments as I need to, depending on what ends up in front of my arcs.
I mean, how would you feel about not putting them in a clump?
together.
As in spreading them out. Oh, put it where you want it. As in spreading them out.
So, I mean, he's got options. Like, he doesn't have to. So I was going to point. Then I'm doing my internet thing where I wave and point and make hand gestures. But so the gold bomber, he can bank and be in the channel between the debris and the gas cloud. The only thing about that is that he then can't. He's then facing straight under the gas cloud, and that might not be too bad. He's only losing our focus. So that seems fine. I saw green dice then. I wondered what was going on, but
just rolling
he's rolling
for
for Lando.
Oh, of course he is.
Because why wouldn't you
Well,
first turn?
Well, yeah.
Kill a bit more of the clock, Josh. So yeah, he can bank into that channel, and the other two can carry on around that top gas cloud, that middle gas cloud. So we'll see what Ryan does here. And the bank in from Han was interesting because now, in order to turn away from the bombers, he's got to go past the bombers.
Yeah, he's also going to wang it round.
Yeah, I mean,
Quite
to be
steep.
fair, what he could do next turn is hard 2, and then Kanan lets him just ignore the debris.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad shout.
It's
We'll
almost
just-
like an inbuilt.
we'll have- it is, yeah. So we'll have to just see what he does. 'Cause it's still
I
got
mean, I'm
options.
intrigued by the hand mainly because, and it is an entirely personal point, I despised Handbrake Han.
Yep,
I utterly hated it.
I can understand that.
So I'm now kind of interested to see what people are doing with Han in the wake of that kind of dying a death. So
I think this is an option, and Lando's stealth device can be amazing. And so I think Han always came down to your skill anyway, but what the handbrake let you do is get some kind of easy wins in the Swiss,
yeah,
because you have a lot of things to think about against handbrake Han, and they're thinking, what's my best manoeuvre, and is this a turn where I can game the white full stop?
yeah,
Whereas you're thinking, how do I play against every manoeuvre,
yeah,
that every good manoeuvre that they have, and the hard stop?
yeah.
So they're thinking about, well, what's the best thing I do if I don't stop? So really, they kind of have
See, the other problem was
one choice to make, and you're trying to do 3 or 4
yeah,
things.
the thing I hate about it as well was the fact that because it was on an I6 ship, and the list that they had invariably had a bid, it meant that they were making that choice after you manoeuvred.
Yes. Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And
yeah,
that was my
absolutely,
problem
yeah,
with it.
Definitely.
If it had been done like in the systems phase or something like that, I would have had less of an issue with it, because they would have to make a tactical choice,
And then you get to react to it.
and then you get to react to it. Because then you can maneuver, like aces will still be able to arc dodge and all this kind of stuff. But when it was just at your initiative, you just go, I don't like where I would have been, I'll stop. And it was just it was horrendous. I hated it because it was just, it kind of felt like, I mean, everything which has special rules, all these games which we play, they all have special rules. Invariably, those special rules break the core system.
Yep.
But they break it in such a way where it's not out of balance with other stuff, which is also breaking. Because if your list breaks it, their list breaks it.
Yeah.
My thing about the whole handbrake hand thing is it broke virtually every single rule.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it did.
it didn't stop. You could do all the kind of stuff. You could do all that manoeuvring, but also, like for example, you could just run over debris.
Yep.
And go, yeah, I don't care.
Yep.
And there was almost nothing it couldn't do on a decent hull with a decent chassis.
Yep.
And other stuff on it as well. And it was too much. Any
Yeah,
one of those single things,
Yeah.
I had no problem with Kanan. I have no problem with
No.
inertial dampers. But when they were all together on that ship,
Yeah.
with that dial doing what it does, I was just like, this is too much.
I completely agree.
I-
I completely agree.
I-
I think, and I feel like the squad was beatable. It wasn't probably the best thing that you could play, but in the hands of players like Rasta, Nathan Idy,
And others. Et al.
Jack, and Jack, like, it was too good. It was far too good, and it was very I don't like to throw negative game experience around, like, but
Yeah.
but I can imagine for a lot of players bringing certain types of list, there's just not a lot you can do.
It was monumentally frustrating.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. But you know, Han is still a good ship, and it'd be good to see him in the game still. We need
Well,
Han.
this
You
is
know,
it.
we need Han.
Which
we
is
need
why I'm intrigued
Vader,
with what people are
you
doing
know.
with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Because obviously people want him to work because he's a fan favourite, and why wouldn't he be? And also at the core of it is a decent ship.
Yep.
So that's now gone. Done. We're done with that. Boring. Done. So now it's what people do with it to make it good again.
Yep.
And I think that's what's that's why I'm interested in seeing what people are doing with Han at the moment. If indeed we see Han, it might be that other Falcon pilots become a little bit more viable now. Cause,
Yeah, Lando.
you know, you get
Lando's really good.
I know some people do some really horrible stuff with
Yep.
Chewie, making him virtually unkillable.
Maybe. Well, I'm not seeing any of that. But so James Finlayson was running Lando at the weekend. He was playing Lando with Corrin, so he was having Gonk on his Lando so that he could move, regen, get a shield, take his action, get his shield back.
Yeah.
So he was R2D2, but you could do it however many shields you had, and you didn't have a chance of dealing any damage with face up, but it just cost you your action basically, and Lando's ability. But he was also running Corrin, which I think is a really cool choice with Lando because it gives Corrin double actions, which is what he really wants. Like he really wants 2 actions. He wants to be able to boost barrel roll. He wants to be able to boost and focus or barrel roll focus, which he can't do with his linked abilities.
Yeah.
So I think that was really smart. I really like the Lando Corrin choice. Let's throw it out to you guys. So what is it that you guys? And we're not going to talk about the handbrake hand thing. You can do if you want to, but you know I think that's been talked to death. But what is it that you want to see from the Falcon? Like what do you want to see from this iconic ship? Like how should it be in the game? Hello, Fabian Gar 69. Hi, a very enthusiastic hi, Tim. Yeah, so at the moment we're watching Ryan stalk these 2 aces. He's got relatively good position. Like he doesn't care at this point in the game. He doesn't care about those gas clouds.
No.
So he can carry on banking in towards the middle of the board.
I mean, I guess that
take
might be
the
one of the
centre.
reasons why he aimed for that area of the board.
I still would have liked that gold bomber to be
Shorter in.
back in before that first gas cloud on the top of the screen as you're looking at it.
Yeah.
Because then, like now, he could be banking towards Jake instead of having to do like clunky turns and getting in each other's way.
It's like they remembered I'm here. Bless them.
I have a suspicion that I know who Fab and Gar 69 is. So
Problem is that it was quite easy to make the Falcon a non-interactive game piece, like it did its own thing whilst ignoring everything going around
Yep.
it. So being
yeah, I think that's what we were talking about. You know, like you didn't have a lot of interaction with what it could do, and I know that because I've played the list, and I know that being the hand player, you are worried about certain things. Your opponent does have the ability to counter what you're doing. Okay, I didn't think it was Dave, but anyway, hello Dave. Yeah, that that you did feel like there were things that your opponent could do against you, but at certain times playing against it, you really felt like you had no good choices at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, really, that's kind of sort of not what we're talking about. Like, is it the crew that need to be a bit better? Is this hand good enough? Are the other named pilots good enough? What are your experiences? What is it that you're doing with the Falcon? That would be cool for people to know about. So Jake has just turned towards this corner, and I don't like it at all.
I don't like it.
I don't like
it.
No. So Ryan's relatively far enough back that he can now see which direction Jake moves in, and if Josh isn't careful, he can end up being kind of pinned against all 3 arcs the round after.
Yeah, it's the thing about that many large bases with that many arcs is You are.
Oh God! Look at the dice pool. Look at the dice pool.
He's done it again.
Get it off the table.
It's like with that many big bases with that amount of arcs, you are going to be taking shots.
Yep.
You know, you're going to get hit by something, but you've just got to make sure that. See, this is the problem with, well, not the problem with the list. This is the challenge of the list when flying against it. Is that you have to make sure that your exchanges are valuable.
What with Han? Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
no. Well, anything going against these bombers,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
you have to make sure that your exchanges are going to be
Yeah,
valuable.
it's because you're in a race.
Because you just can't put them down
Yeah.
fast enough.
Yeah, you're in a race and they start 28 points above you.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So it's
Yeah, I
this
get that.
kind of thing where you feel like you end up you maneuver. You kind of cut between two choices. You either go in balls deep and just go for one and try and crit it,
Yep.
because that will put it into a situation where he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
Or on the flip side of that, you are running into the guns,
Yeah.
and that's the kind of, and so you end up manoeuvring for a position, but because he's got such big arcs, you're always going to be getting little peppers here and there, and it's
Yes.
that one shield here, that one shield there, that one pull there, and then all of a sudden you're in that position to do the exchange, but you've taken too much. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I found when I played against a variant of this list. And
Are all three. Sorry, just a second. Are all three of those bombers in on Jake? This has been a lot of combat.
I think so, yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, Jake's not taking any damage. His Han's taken some damage.
Yeah, he's popping hand.
Wow. Okay, cool. So we've got the first round of combat. Now, so it's even worse with Josh's Jake here because he can't turn to the left
No.
because Han's there.
Yeah.
So he can only
And he's only
turn.
stressed. And he's stressed.
Yeah, so he can only turn right or go straight towards the board edge or bank towards the corner.
And there's.
So he's really going to struggle there.
I mean,
Don't think the two bank left clears.
at least he's Jake, so he can get a bit of remaneuver.
Yeah, I'm focused.
You know,
Yeah,
so he's.
yeah, absolutely.
It
But it
could
means
be
it either
worse, but
it
he
means
is.
it either puts him out of the fight and Ryan gets to continue in on Han, or Josh could lose Jake in the next couple of turns. So yeah. Well, see, yeah, we know we haven't asked him why he's got so many dice, but I think what it is that Josh read the article we were talking about for the last 2 weeks, me and Steve, about the dice, and I think he has actually checked all those dice and they all roll hits and crits forever. So that's why he brings that many, you see. He just owns that many lucky dice.
Bless him. I just take 5. I just
Yeah.
5 of each.
So
but
what do you do here as Josh?
as Josh, my instant thought
Yep.
is bail out because you're in an awful position.
But where to?
But this is the other thing, is the fact that where do you bail to? Because, like I was saying, you're going to get arcs on you in this. You know, there's no safe place.
Yeah.
Against most lists, there's a safe place. You can find it. It is there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this whole thing about being as close to where the ship originated is as close as to safe as you could possibly be in certain circumstances, especially against big ships like this.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's like, but where he is now, because the other thing is, I mean, Jake's got to go first.
Most certainly does.
I'd almost be tempted to try and bump something with Han, but I don't think those. See, I don't think those. Almost. Yeah, they're not going to come in far enough.
X-Wing Tavern War says on X-Wing Dice legal tender in the UK. I
If
think
the
definitely
gold,
are. Yeah.
the gold ones.
I think you've got just about as much chance of getting on a bus with X-Wing dice as you have with stamps.
Probably, yeah.
So not until after Brexit. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that is a gun line you don't want.
No.
And he's going to be taking.
And Ryan's rocking out as well.
he's
while
going to
moving
he's
his,
going to be taking. So, see.
Yeah, I like this.
See, there's a part of me which is kind of thinking, if I was playing against this, I mean, I wouldn't do it with Vipers because they are way too fragile. but I'd almost be tempted to try when he turns in, is to take a couple of like a couple of range 3 shots at the engagement. I'd take evades, take focuses, weather that range 3, and then get in close, and then try and push behind him. So sloops and Ks and talons behind him.
Yeah, it would definitely
make him shift his arcs, all that kind of stuff. And as soon as you get behind those kind of ships, it's going to be a lot easier. But you've got to be ballsy.
Yep.
And that's the thing.
So I like Ryan's move here because he didn't commit. He kept his arcs as wide as possible, and now Jake is in that corner. Like the only place for Jake to go is deeper into that corner or to his right towards the guns.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think a boost will help him here much with Jake. So Jake's got to just take it next turn and hope. Hope that's enough. He's gone.
I think he's got to hope he rolls well. Yeah. And he's gonna have to take some form of boost barrel roll to get his.
So this is fine for Ryan. So if Ryan ends up with 2-3 arcs on the bomber, he's golden. Like he's just going to keep shooting the Falcon because Jake's no threat to him at this moment in time. He's just going to keep plinking the Falcon and get.
The other thing is Jake is not a threat. Even if Jake was the only ship on the field, he's not a threat. Not to those bombers.
No, I don't know, because if he can get in the arc where the bomber doesn't have the arc pointing, then he is 2 or maybe 3 dice without manoeuvre, and you can start chewing through those bombers quite quick. Where he is on the board, he's not a threat.
No. So you can ignore Jake. And so the other thing is, from that position, you also pretty much
2 evades there from Lando. Nice.
He's got, even if Jake next turn, I mean, he's stressed again, which is a nightmare. He's only going to be going.
He's got very lucky there to not have.
We should probably go out there and argue with them, but can't be bothered.
That's fine.
Because Jake is he's going to be pinned behind the Falcon.
Yep.
He can't turn in.
No. He can only go straight.
He's only going straight.
Edge,
so the leftmost / uppermost bomber is going to slide round gently, and the other 2 are going to swing around behind him, and then there's going to be a big gun line facing that side of the table.
They just caught the knobs and swiveled. I'm sure we were doing stuff like this in our game.
Oh, we were all over the place.
We were.
This is entirely
#
expected.
put it where you want. Yeah, I agree, Kay. I mean,
this is so many arcs, though.
I know, but this is X-Wing. This is the cool thing about X-Wing, because Josh knows that. And Josh is trying to do that.
He's trying to do that, but he's not.
But you get so many turns at the start of the game, and then you're in it. And right now, Josh looks like he's far away from completing that and down on the race.
Yeah.
So, why has Jake taken all that damage? Did he take that damage last round? Were they just slow to update it?
I have no idea what they're doing now.
Me either. I have hair,
I'm not sure I like that.
I have hair, Kay. It's just not on the top of my head. Okay, so we've got shots from Han into the obstructed bomber. So the lead bomber gold, that is.
He's got to be.
He's nice. Like
a
ton of blanks into 4 hits with his hand reroll. Dude, Fabengar, I did not get that. It's not Fabengar, is it? It's Fab Bengar. Just got it. Slow on the uptake. I didn't get the tattoo of the medallion for nothing. That's all I can say.
The medallion man.
Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna stop squeaking the chair because I bet you all really appreciate it. Look at the rainbow splash dice.
That must be a J.
So Han with 3 natural evades and an evade token and Millennium Falcon title and doing what he wants forever there.
He's got to get one of them off the table.
Yeah, and I'd be interested to find out if Jake actually did take all that damage last round,
I think he might have done.
or whether they've just done something weird with the app. But yeah, then Jake's definitely in a very, very bad position, and Ryan is handling and control of this game. He's got to make sure he doesn't slip away from him, because it's not impossible for Josh to get into those positions pretty soon, especially where that debris is, and how slow it takes for Ryan's ships to turn around.
Yeah, I think how Ryan turns his ship and where Ryan turns his ship next round
Well, I think
might be a bit of a thing.
I think Ryan can get Jake, and then he's got the whole of this bottom left-hand corner to turn back around in, rather than committing too hard to Han and having to turn through the asteroids.
Yeah,
Because then Han will just run circles around him in the asteroids. So Han took no damage.
no.
Mind you, he's only been shot once, I think, but twice.
Good time, the lady.
So he took no damage. Okay. So
Mark
thank you,
Packer
Mark
Hughes.
Packer Hughes. Thank you for the cheer. 100 purple diamond thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like the purple diamond
We like
thingies,
purple
don't we?
diamonds, yeah.
As you can tell, we are the tech experts behind.
Oh, we are. Yeah, we are. But behind
We
the
set all
scenes
this
crew.
up, didn't
Yeah, we know what
That's
exactly
right. Yeah.
what we're
So
talking about.
100 sparkly, weird morphy gem things.
Yeah.
We like them, don't we?
Yeah.
They keep us. They put the lights on.
They
and
do.
keep us running.
They do.
They do. So thank you very much
More
for
than you'd be amazed.
that Mark
Bits.
Packer Hughes.
Oh, see, I don't really want to know that.
It's bits.
Bits.
What-
I think that's
Maybe he's got like internet Tourette's. And he's just
bits.
just shouting stuff out. I'm sure that wasn't to us directly.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not.
Pardon?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd said. So Lucky Corsan says he's made a necklace out of dice, which I imagined a bit like the ears in Universal Soldier.
Universal Soldier.
Yeah, I do that out of broken tie wings.
Tie wings.
Make a necklace.
I think that'd be quite impressive.
It would be good, wouldn't it? Awesome. We like it. Thank you, Ulfric.
Is
Thank
that
you
is
for
that
your
is that to prove their bits?
your sparkly. Oh, it does say bits there. Don't it? We could have just read.
We could have just read.
We could have just
stuff.
read.
Why
It
would
does
we
say
want to
bits.
do that?
It does say bits above it as well.
Shut up.
Yeah, we've
Whatever.
failed there. But like we said, we obviously knew that. We were just testing.
Yeah, obviously.
Because we're the
We're tech support.
wizards,
Yeah.
and we know.
Wizards.
Wizards.
We have a Oh dear. I find
That's
that unacceptable.
No, I think should we just turn it off?
I think what
Should we
could
just
we
go-
could we eternally Taylor off? Is that what?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Is that something we can do?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, wait, whoa! They're all at it now. He donated 1 bit with
He's a hero.
with a cheeky man's face up. I'm assuming that's Steve. It's the tiniest
Yeah,
GIF I've ever
yeah,
seen,
it's
but I
not-
imagine that is Steve. That's amazing. But we would know because we
Because
programmed that.
we wrote that.
We programmed that in.
Yeah,
that
we wrote
code?
that in
The
code.
code. I
Yeah,
pressed
code.
control-
Yeah.
control a few
Alt,
teams.
Control Alt
No,
delete.
not Alt Delete because I didn't want to get rid of it.
Oh.
But just control a few times.
Oh, just jam
Yeah.
F7. That's
Yeah,
what apparently.
Control C, Control V.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Because apparently that's what I do at work. It's just jam F7.
okay, cool.
Apparently.
I don't know what that means. Something's happening. There's a transformer card coming into the. Cool. Right. Okay.
Someone's pocketed my Torox.
What?
Done what?
My Torox. It's like a little rhino from Predaking. But
Yeah.
not for it.
You sure?
Well, it's not out there anymore.
You sure you didn't give it to me?
I don't think I did give it to you, did I?
I don't know.
Where's
There's
your
a-
cards at?
In my
This is
bag.
a riveting
Oh,
private
thanks,
conversation.
Yeah, apologies. Stuart.
Yeah, sorry.
Apologies, internet.
We're trying to run a very professional stream. We'll have you
I've
know.
watched it, man. It is dead professional.
It is so professional,
Watched
isn't
it
it?
so many times.
It is the most
Have you
professional.
actually talked about the game in this one? 'Cause
Yeah, we
Steve's
have.
here,
That's
isn't he?
all we've spoken about.
And 25 minutes in as well, isn't it?
That's right. So we are joined by Ben. You're going to come and say hello, Ben. You're not on camera. There's no
That
cameras.
hand's horrific.
He took a lot of shots last turn.
It's
and
insane.
didn't
It's that
take
Lando
much.
hand, isn't it?
Yeah, with stealth device. Yeah. So lots of. He was like 4 dice through a rock with
Yeah.
2 evade tokens.
Well, what's his name? Josh was saying that he rarely ever loses his stealth device.
No.
That's
Why
mad.
would you? Well, mind you, he must have lost it now because he's taken damage. So
Has he though?
yeah, because
8
he's
and 3,
missing
yeah,
2
it should be 8 and
shields.
5, wouldn't it?
I don't know how many shields Falcon's got.
5 or 6,
So-
I think.
Lots of people saying hi, Ben. Hi, Ben. Ben's waving.
Oh,
'Cause why wouldn't you wave?
Oh, you not put the thing in?
No, the camera's not on.
We haven't got a camera.
Yes.
You
even
definitely
better,
wave. We
yeah.
wave. I've pointed.
Hey,
I've
hey,
pointed
hey.
a few times when I've tried to say which rocks and
Yeah.
what I'm doing, what I would do. So
That
yeah,
bomber
so we
there.
Like it.
Hi,
Hang on.
Alfred.
Yeah. So
Ulfric
so
even.
Jake is not dead. Jake's just took a little break while Han moved over him. So Jake's back. So he's got 2 arcs with 2 attacks on a 1 health. Jake, we'd tell you being the tech support, but we're not sure.
Oh,
Ben
is
just
it
pointed.
the rebel image?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wrote all this in C++.
Natch.
Plus.
Why would
Yeah,
you? C++.
definitely.
Plus.
Many
Yeah.
pluses.
Mate, all the pluses. It's so good. They
So,
have to add
so
extra
Bengar
pluses.
says he rarely ever loses a self-device because he forgets to get rid of the charge.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No, I wouldn't put it past him. We'll have to see what
Oh,
happens. In
is
fact,
that-
he did roll 2
oh, yeah,
dice
Fab
last
Bengar.
round.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Hi, Bengar. You're right, matey.
Almost very
It's
similar
not.
to the
It's
way
not
that
him.
people
His name
forget
is.
about
His
Afterbirth.
name is Fabengar.
Fabengar.
I was calling him Fabengar 69 for the first half of our game of this game, and then I realised it was Fabengar.
Because we're super special.
So lovely. Hi, Dave.
Oh, Dave.
You all right, Dave?
What, Dave?
Okay,
Which one's
so
Dave?
this looks like Han on the bomber. Yeah, I get that, Ben.
I thought Fab was an ice cream.
It is. He likes to dip his top half in chocolate. His top third in chocolate.
That'd be
sprinkles.
Chocolate sprinkles.
Even better if it was called Knobbly Bobbly Bengar.
It's a bit of a mouthful. Just so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
Mint,
I get you.
mint chocolate feast.
Why not, indeed?
So this looks like some damage
There's
on
actual
a
damage
bomber.
going through on a
Yeah,
bomber.
damage on a bomber because we see the
You see the dick-
leopard print damage cards.
They are infamous.
We love a bit of leopard print damage cards.
They are infamous.
That's right. So panicked pilot.
That's not a bad result, actually, because that means that the formation's going to be a bit messed out.
Oh yeah. But like I said, there's no way Ryan is committing to chasing Han. He's just going to turn into all that space and start turning around.
Oh,
and
yeah,
bottom the
yeah.
board.
But it,
Like he has to.
but it means that bottom one's going to find it harder to come round, longer to come round.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a good thing. I mean, it'll allow Josh to escape.
on the bomber? Is it red or is it
White.
It's white.
But unlike when my aggressor got panicked, and he just went, okay,
Boom.
I'll one forward into your eye and
Yeah,
Star Viper.
that's like massively unfortunate in terms of crits, though, isn't
I played for that though.
it? Oh, did you?
I did,
Played
yeah.
for that,
did
so
I did play for
cool.
that.
2 cards out.
Yeah, I
of
played for
33.
it. Of course I did.
Play for it and got.
Why would I not?
Because I flew like a monkey.
Right, let's see if we can get Jake here then. Come on! Kill the A-wing.
Does advanced optics still allow you to keep the focus?
No,
No.
so it's focused to turn one of your blank results to a hit.
Oh, okay. That's pretty,
Super focus.
that's pretty cool.
It's 8 points.
That's not so cool.
He might do it. He might live. Let's hope that other bomber's got him an arc. No! Bad times for Ryan. Bad times for Ryan.
Is it though? I don't think a 1 health Jake's going to storm the field.
Could do with him off the table though, really.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Dead ship is better than a live ship.
So the longer the game goes on, the more this is in Josh's favour.
Yeah.
Yeah, not because of Jake though.
Yeah,
Could
even
he
with
just,
Jake.
just straight run away now for 45 minutes?
He could. Yeah, and it would take the bombers a long time to turn around as well.
Yeah, it's going to be
Hello,
like
stream.
what, a good 2
Hello.
hours.
Sorry, so Han hasn't lost any shields. I took him off Han instead of Jake originally, and that was what happened.
Oh, I get you.
That's why Jake took. That's what we were saying. Like Jake's taking damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Jake, on the
like
first,
Jake's damage just
on the
came out
first
of nowhere.
engagement, Jake
Right,
took 2 shields,
okay.
and then the next shot took 1 hull.
Ah,
So he's
cool.
got 1 elf left, and I thought I took him off, and I thought, oh, I haven't, and then noticed that it was on.
Brilliant.
on
So
Han.
we've had clarification. So
I have still got stealth device.
He
so
has
I'm
still
cheating.
got his stealth device. He's not cheating.
Much.
And
Yet. It's not cheating.
the damage,
Not cheating
the
yet,
damage
I
was
like
on
that.
Jake. Yeah. So yeah, again, like no damage on Han. It's going to get harder and harder for him to get attacks on him as the game
It's
goes
going
on.
to take donkeys to turn those
Yeah.
bombers round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like proper ages.
Oh,
If he hits that roid as well, triple
oh
stress is gonna be
Ryan.
a sad
Oh, mind you,
face.
Jake can't go anywhere. It's not a bad shout. Jake's got to 5 forwards here. Shouldn't have. Yeah, 3 stress. There we go. So Ryan's committed. I'm not sure I would because that hard 2 doesn't fit from that other bomber.
Is he doing a hard
And I
two?
don't have like a red hard one or anything stupid like that.
Is that bomber doing a hard two though?
What, the gold one?
Yeah.
Could just bump, couldn't it? Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
stressed.
it'd be stressed there. I think, and turning one of them to the left and all the rest to the right is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not really like a
Unless
hammer and
he's
anvil situation.
is that thing got is the bomber got a hard one?
Yes.
Because you could just hard one and take the
If he hard ones here and double
Yeah,
stresses
good
over
shout.
that.
Yeah, he does have a hard one.
There he is.
Yeah. But still, see, now he's massively overcommitted to Jake. Massively
Yeah,
overcommitted to Jake.
But Jake on one hole.
What else was
Yeah,
he going
but
to do as well?
so. Sorry.
What else was he going to do there, really?
So he could have been
could've turned the
patient
other
and
way, I
tried to turn
suppose.
around and try and catch Jake a bit later on, because it puts distance between him and Han. He doesn't lose any more points, and then if he can catch Jake towards the end of the game and still have 3 bombers against Han, then that's
A bit better.
a bit better. Whereas like now Jake's going to 5 forward, he may only end up with 1 being able to shoot.
Pan, 3 bank and then a boost, and he'll be behind that
Yeah.
void for extra cover, and
Yeah.
he'll be able to shoot.
Like
for
he
it on
might
the
only
side
end
or-
up. It might only end up with having 1 bomber being able to shoot Jake here, and if Jake gets away again, then he's in trouble. If Jake doesn't get away, Ryan's still in trouble, because where does he go? And then Han just keeps plinking him and plinking him and plinking him, and then Ryan is, even if he doesn't lose a bomber, he is all in. He's got to get half points before the game ends, and Han can,
Fly
dodge arcs, roll 4 evades.
Well, you can tank it.
yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. That's why we love this game, though. That's why I love this game,
Yeah.
because it isn't as simple as just, it isn't as simple as just pointing your ships at the enemy and shooting them all the time. So Han's doing something, unless he's going to bank.
You can't bank that, he'll hit Farrell. Jake, wouldn't it?
No. So he can link into a boost with Jake.
Oh,
It's Jake.
Sorry.
So he barrel rolls into a focus, then
So I think
Boost
Ryan.
Oh, has he got like
He might have dodged all the
fine-tune
arcs.
control kind of thing?
it's his personal ability.
Oh yeah, of course. It's a
Yeah.
boost or barrel, didn't he, for fake?
He might have dodged. He might have dodged all the arcs there.
So if he doesn't bump there and he hops over, and that'd be hilarious.
The Emperor knew the rebel
Don't
food
think
coming.
one
He sent
bank.
his apprentice. Oh, that's
I think a one
spam.
band would go from there. That'd be hilarious.
I don't think a one boost will make it.
No, I don't think it does.
Just Lando, mate.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking about it? Just Lando.
Oh yeah.
Just-
I think he wants to.
there
Yeah,
you
it
go.
was. It's like focus.
It looked like focus. It was hand re-rolled it into focus. Focus of
He
eight.
got the focus.
Oh, look.
Okay.
He's turtling.
Rewarded. So that's an interesting situation, because if he really wants to evade that desperately, just evade.
Yeah, but I think like
So he can
it's
get.
not a
Could
trap,
you-
is it? But the thing is that you might as well roll the 2 dice because you know you've got that re-roll.
You do. Yeah.
Could you spend a focus? A force to change one of those to an evade? Can I do that?
No.
Is
So you
that-
can only modify. You
Attacks
can only
or defence?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, he's got Kanan on there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And
And
Luke.
Luke. So he's got 2 force in hand.
It's got Luke Gunner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? What?
Indeed.
It's not another ship, is it? Because you've already spent that much on it.
Yeah, true. So
So.
that's insane. 143 points on one ship.
Well, it used to be 144 when it was handbrake
Before
cap.
they dropped the points.
No, when it was handbrake cap.
Oh, was it? Oh, I heard about that. Yeah. What was it? Who was it? Who was hanging on the side of a board edge, just like regenerating his shield and then like just stopping.
Killing all my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was you who was
Yeah.
talking about that, wasn't it?
Nice.
Yeah, he basically he dialed in the wrong hard 2 and went the wrong way. Every single manoeuvre he would have put from his dial would have put him off the table, so he just handbraked every turn. And
Did
didn't go off
he
the
still
table.
win?
Well, yeah, because every time I sent a ship in to get him, he IS killed it before he could shoot.
Nice.
I'd already done damage to it, so if I got shot through on it, it would have hurt him. But he literally just IS killed everything I sent against it.
So he's trying to preserve the stealth device. So Ryan got 3 hits, and Josh spent his focus and evade to keep the stealth device active.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
I don't think he really needs.
Yeah,
He's got hand reroll, so his attack.
And Ryan doesn't have any modifications on the rest of the
He's stressed out now.
Yeah, that's fine.
And also hands attacks.
Right, so looking at the positioning now, like, how does Ryan get Jake?
Well, he doesn't.
How does Ryan make sure he has 3 arcs on hand?
He doesn't.
He just doesn't. Like, from...
Next turn will be. I mean, the fact that he's got a ship with no stress at the back, a ship in front of it with 3 stress, and a ship to the right of it with 2 stress. That's not great.
No.
Can't you do hard moves on the 2 stressed ones?
Yeah, they can still do
He just
hard
doesn't give
twos.
a monkeys.
Yeah, he just gains more stress depending on what they are.
Yeah, but then once he's gone past that roid at the top left, then
Because his hard 2 will
he
take
can
him
just
onto-
like float
onto
about
stress.
between those gas pockets, get rid of his stress. And
So
just
if
do some
Ryan
stuff.
had have turned
one the other way,
the ships towards... Well, no, turned all
All of
3,
them.
yeah, gone, just towards this bottom right-hand board edge as it is on the screen, and then comes back around. Like, he has got to contend with that debris that's in the way, but actually, like, Han wouldn't have had any shots that round.
yeah, true. So
And then he can come back. He can come back in, and he's in the position that he started the game in.
but has
Whereas-
Han's only got 1 shield there from that shooting, has he not?
I don't think Han took any damage.
No, Han didn't, but like the yellow bomber only took 1 damage, didn't
Yeah, but Ryan's losing.
he? Yeah, true. So
So Ryan's losing on points. He's losing on positioning. Yeah. Like, inevitability is on Josh's side at this point.
It is inevitable.
It is inevitable.
Inevitable.
So yeah, like, inevitability is on Josh's side at this point in the game. So I mean, but you know, people make mistakes. Like, Josh can put Han in a very bad position. He's still got to kind of play well to keep it up.
Oh, he's not won.
No.
He's looking good,
Yeah.
but he hasn't won.
So Jake needs to get some breathing room,
It ain't over till it's over.
and what happens with Han?
couldn't you just drift forward with your 2 stress ones, like 1 forward or something? Start washing off some stress, and then just take it slow around that
Yeah.
top left one, and then you'd be in a good position to counter on those.
Maybe. I mean,
Twos.
the issue with that is if you're if they're turning and you're taking a turn off,
yeah,
then
true.
he'll get behind him soon enough.
Yeah, true.
Like I said, whereas he could have those turns if he'd have gone left.
Because like, he's triple stress now. Triple
Yeah.
stress boy's not going to drop one because he's going to do a white
No.
2.
Thing is, though,
I'd be really interested to see if the non-stress one just hard 2s across that roid.
I bet he does.
It just takes a stress because then he can just
See,
pop
the thing
forward
is-
at 1 hard.
Oh,
can't
so
he? One forward.
someone earlier, we were talking about the Falcon, and someone earlier was talking about how they liked how Ray played in 1.0. So like with all the sloops and the dropping the stress and flying like it did in the movie, because it did capture how she flew in the movie. But what you can do in 2.0 is you can take the title. So the title says you can perform rotate actions and boost actions while you're stressed, and sloops while you're stressed. Yeah. So you can sloop boost, sloop rotate. You know, you can do all those things. Keep the stress. You don't care because you've got force from Ray. And then there's a new crew that says whenever you do a blue, just remove all your stress, not one. So you can get that back a little bit. I mean, so Leia kind of stops you building up the stress in the first place, but she's 19 points. But if you want a cheap, but if you want a cheaper Ray,
Resistance layer.
Resistance layer, not Rebel layer. So
Yeah,
resistance
layer is the crazy one where you can do it almost every turn. You just drop a force,
Yeah,
don't you?
absolutely.
You choose one.
Yeah,
stress.
that's right. Yeah.
And it's unlimited range.
So, but she's 19 points, whereas you can take. There's a crew that lets you, like when you do a blue move, remove all your stress. So between that and the title, which is cheaper than Leia, that's perhaps something to look into on the Resistance Falcon. The only thing the only thing with the Resistance Falcon is that it's 1 agility and 11 health, and there's no upgrades to kind of increase its durability like there is on Han.
Oh, so it's like the Scum one, 11 and 3.
Is that 8 and 3 as well?
8 and 3. Sorry.
It is, yeah, but it can take.
But
It can
take
get
the
2 extra
shields
by
off of
docking.
its,
Yeah, it can get 2 extra by
escape
docking.
paths.
Whereas the Resistance one can't. I mean, it can have.
Look where he's stuck hand now.
There we go. Josh can still make mistakes.
Got to do
That's
a curly boost there, surely.
not a good place for Han. That's the wrong
still
Why isn't
way.
he just
not. Well, I don't think either way was going to be great.
Looks
Yeah,
like
but
dodging
why isn't he
arc.
just 3 banks like past the gherkin and away he goes?
Yeah, he should be up there where Jake is. But if he had boosted the other way, then he'd have dropped an arc, so it's 2 less attacks.
that's it.
coming
Yeah,
in.
definitely.
Like they're still all going to hurt as it is, but I mean they're not modified, and Han's dice will be
A lot.
so yeah. So you know it's going
Plus
to
you
be
would
quite
have got
luck
4
based.
into that middle one.
So I
which
think
is
he's
already
Luke
damaged.
Gunnard as well to make sure he's got a shot.
Yes.
He's got excited there.
You see, I still feel like I want to play around with big ships in Scum.
Yeah, Moralo got 2 points cheaper. I think that's pretty cool.
That's for Pybus, isn't it?
Yeah, but the one that can go off the board and come back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Steve's
quite
favourite,
interesting.
isn't
Yeah, I think that's quite interesting.
See,
Getting
Steve.
2 points cheaper.
Steve played that quite a bit. Didn't
Dengar got cheaper.
he? Yeah, I'm not a fan of jumps.
Who else got cheaper for the big ships?
Shadowcasters.
Shadowcaster. Yeah, so but then Ketsu's still the most exciting one.
But she didn't drop.
To be honest, but yeah, and she didn't go down in points. So Ben's showing us some secret tech on his phone.
It's my favourite list.
Going to give us his best list. We're going to tell the internet.
It's not,
We're going to
it's
tell
not
the internet.
It's not the best list in the world, but
Ben, the internet will know.
makes Steve cry.
Is it scum corned beef? Is it? Oh, I'm going to read it now.
Because I've only got 1%.
Going to have a
so
bit
if
of
it craps
silence
out,
while
then-
I read.
1%. Living on the edge.
I'm living on the edge.
I like it. Oh, I did until the last card.
Well, what was the last one?
000.
Yeah.
How many points? 000?
Like 3 or 4. Oh no, 5 points now. I think.
5 points.
I think so.
5 points.
I think so for butchers.
It is 5 points. Yeah, you're right.
So what's that? 4
I
low.
like
yeah,
it.
5. But then you can
I like
just
it.
take him off and put something else on.
Was it 4 low and
It's full on Torkel, Mux and Ketsu.
Yeah.
I love it. In the joust, it's horrific.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
It's just
really
like,
cool.
you see your race, I'll just turn that off
Yeah,
and
I
I'll
like
blow
that.
the tar out of it. It's
Yeah,
like
I
wild
like
funny.
that.
I like the Pybus. I know I shouldn't, but I do.
What's the
It's,
pipe
it's
box?
got,
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I like the
it's
pipe
got
box.
that mad problem though of like once it's turned right, once you're behind it,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
ruined.
That's why Moralo's good. So
I suppose
like,
because you can just fly off
so
the
like
side.
Moralo with
fucked up.
Lando crew might be pretty good. You just take Moralo, Lando crew. So you reinforce, and people shoot at you, and you're like, okay, well I take 1 less damage every time you shoot at me, and then I spend my reinforce for a target lock when I attack back. That's pretty cool.
Is that what Lando is?
Lando is spend a green token, reroll up to 2 of your attack dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 blanks.
And is Moralo quite low on the PS?
Maybe.
I think it's 2 blanks.
2 blanks. Still good. Sorry?
Is Moralo
Moralo's
quite low on the
3
PS?
or 4.
Oh, that's not too
Yeah.
How much crew is it?
And then when they get behind you, you go off the board and come back.
Yeah,
So what
Oh,
was
yeah,
that?
that's
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. How many times can you do that? Once? or
Twice.
twice?
Lando and
No, that's pretty
Just Lando.
strong.
Just so you take Moralo pilot and Lando crew.
because if you, I know, no, sorry, ignore me. Don't worry about it. Because the other way of doing it is because I used to run Perceptive Co-Pilot in Lando,
Yes.
so that you double focus,
Yeah.
spend 1
Yep.
to re-roll blanks, and then spend the remaining to turn any eyes to hits, and that's quite efficient. But Lando's X amount of points and Perceptive's 8 or 9.
If you put
yeah.
perceptive on and you've got that land, oh no, you can't do it.
You can't reinforce that Lando.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no, I was just
can't
thinking.
reinforce Sam's bit.
Like,
And
the
it's somehow
perceptive is
sponge
when you
a,
gain the
coordinate.
focus, you gain 2, don't you?
Yes.
If you've got that Lando and you roll double focus, do you end up with 4?
No, because it's only when you gain them from actions, not
Oh, is it?
when you gain it from token. So when you do
Lando's an
when you
action.
do a focused action, you gain an additional
Yes.
focus.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah.
Because otherwise, yeah, you could end up with 4 focus and never spend them. You just don't. You wouldn't roll it. Oh, what is going on there?
Han
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
moved yet though.
No, Han hasn't moved yet.
No, but
If he goes 4,
That's a-
4,
that's
then
a
hilarious.
big
If he does a
spread
hard,
for
if he
Han
does
to
a
get
hard
out.
2 there and a boost or something crazy like that, it'd be.
So Ryan's best hope is that he just takes no more damage
Is it his
and
only
kills
hope?
Jake. I mean, if he can get half point on hand, then the game swings pretty back in
Yeah, definitely.
Ryan's favour.
I think it depends on where Hans.
Schloop.
Just whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, no,
No,
just moving on.
just and a boost, I'd imagine.
Paul says down from 8 total stress to 5. Nice. Happy times.
It's like Psycho Tycho, but
Yeah.
without the Psycho bit.
So Han is how many points away from half? He is 3 damage? 4 damage.
So
Four damage.
8 and 5.
Yeah.
So,
You actually
yeah.
went cross-eyed there.
No,
Do that maths.
deliberately.
Yeah.
So he's lost his stealth as well, hasn't
He has.
He has definitely lost his stealth.
Little
Watch him like
scumbag.
a hawk, Ben. Watch him. If he rolls too many dice,
Yeah.
tell us.
Jump
and go
out
running
there.
out.
How will you know?
Jump
Like,
out.
Got
his-
him.
His
He's
hand
on
action's
stream.
so extreme. Like,
We've got it. His dice roll action is amazing. It is my favourite.
I
My
can't believe it
favourite
actually
dice roll
keeps him on
action.
the board.
I've lost ships.
Yeah.
What, to his dice?
Yeah, it does. I don't know
Yeah,
how they
fair.
don't just fly across
He
the
has-
table
he
and like,
has-
smack people in the eye.
I think he's-
3 tables down.
I think he has taken out at least one of my TIE fighters by rolling all aggressively.
What did he do? Knock the front of the wings off.
So Ryan's doing a good job of
Spots
making
it.
him spread his damage accidentally here. So he's got to shoot the blue bomber. I'm the blue bomber. What bombs at midnight?
Oh, sad face.
What you got? What you got?
Not
So
much.
still rolling.
Boosh.
Still. Oh, completely missed the dice.
Some
They don't
dice
count.
tray of
They
power.
They came out of the dice tray. They don't count.
Yeah, surely.
I like the way he rolls in the dice tray to put them under the camera. Like,
That's
it's just like.
I'll tell you the next thing. When next time I ever play Josh, I'm going to ask for a shared dice pool,
The amount of times
and
Ryan's just rolled.
then steal half
3
his
hits.
dice onto my side of the
Do
table.
it, mate. Get them shiny sparks.
No reroll for hand. No reroll for hand.
No, he's not within one. He checked it.
What's happening? I have no idea how much he took then. Josh put a dice on,
nothing.
spun it about 5
And then
times, and then we don't
waved
know
his
what
hand
happened.
over it.
Yeah. This is not the result you're looking for.
15.
You don't want to sell me
Needs
dice.
to get him down to 7.
What's he
doesn't
shooting with now?
No, 30.
Of course they get to shoot at range 3 with the veteran turret gun.
Do they?
Yeah, because their turret is just their primary weapon.
Yes,
It's not,
yeah.
It's not a range 2 turret.
They fire twice.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Nice. Well, there's half points on hand, and the game swings back to Ryan's favour again. So now Ryan has to kill Jake, and he's doing pretty well. Ryan kills Jake, and Josh has got a tall order. What
I mean-
a game!
I mean, if he ends Han,
Yes.
because Han's gonna.
But so then Ryan's got to play in a way where he can try and get both, where he can pressure Jake and Han.
Is there any way that the bombers can move their things without being stressed? They haven't got
No,
that
they have to have an
ability.
action. No, they have to have an action to rotate.
So you can only do that with one.
Yeah, but it's the one which isn't nearest Jake, which is annoying. Because the gold one could kind of, if it wasn't stressed, it could bank in and then turn its arc. Still possibly have a shot on hand, but also have a side arc to catch Jake.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But it's triple stress, so that's not going to happen. Having said that, though, it could just poodle forward. I mean, it was fairly, balls of steel to pile through all those debris rocks anyway.
Yep, no, it was.
Because virtually all that stress has come from
But
piling through rocks.
It was
Well, I love how
wild
we
to
were just
fly
talking-
a trick shot hand though through the middle. Like why?
He didn't need to. He didn't
He
need
didn't need to at
He
all.
didn't need to, but that's what I was just about to say because we were talking about like the inevitability on Josh's side, and if as long as he doesn't do something
Stupid.
rash,
Wild, like run
yeah,
through the middle in
rash,
front
yeah,
of three
wild.
ships that are going to
and
blow
then
him away.
and then hard twos in front of the 3
He
ships.
did
so,
run the gauntlet a little bit.
yeah, I mean it didn't cost him that turn, but it meant like this turn
Well,
he
it's
has
cost
to
him half points. But he could have gone like
No, but
isn't
this
it like
turn-
4 forward is its max move?
Yeah, so I mean-
because on that last turn there he could have gone 4 forwards and boosted. He would have been out all their ranges.
He would have been, yeah, but he would have been kind of
Face of the
up,
table.
he
Would have
kind
been
of
near the
been
edge of the
up
board.
there where
but then he
Jake
could
is
do a
facing
half
the
through
board
and a
edge.
boost, and he'd be
I think
pretty wild.
if it had been me, and I'm no Falcon flyer, but if it had been me, I probably would have wanged it up towards the top of the board and just disengaged for a bit.
I would have just gone
as
around the
opposed to try and
gherkin
run
because he
the-
can always turn his turret and he's
Yeah, that's what I'm
always
saying.
got the movement
like,
on him, hasn't he?
turn upwards towards the top
So
of the table.
Ryan is
Yeah,
opting
yeah.
to start clearing his stress,
Yeah,
cut off a
fair.
few avenues for Jake there. So if Jake hard ones, like the barrel roll will put him back behind the debris, but then he's got to deal with all the bombers again next turn. So I quite like that. It's quite good. I mean, Jake might do a 3 bank and boost away. So he's got to try. In fact, he hasn't covered that with the blue one.
Bye-bye.
But then it's hard turned in. Okay, so yeah, no, that's pretty bad for Jake. That's pretty bad for Jake.
That's not pretty. Try and claim that range band 3, my friend. You see, that's the other beauty of gas clouds.
Is he trying to dodge an all?
Is the fact that you stressed out ships can just go, you know what, I'm just going to blue forward onto them and
I
not
don't
care.
think he has dodged out there though,
I don't
That
think
top
he
one's
has.
definitely got
No, I
him.
think Gold's still got him.
unless that's the fish eye.
So here's the.
I don't think it's that fishy. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Where did the focus come from?
Jake. So Jake boosted and gave him a focus.
Oh, right. And kept a focus for himself. That's generous.
So he can do it after his barrel roll, and then he can do it after his
Um,
boost.
Is that just his ability?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Jake's a bit of an. I don't like
sure.
I don't like Jake. He annoys me.
Whoa, that was a bit of a generous arc.
He's
Has he changed it with Luke? He's changed it with Luke.
He's also super common.
I'm not convinced by that sloop.
What, as in choices?
Yeah.
I think it was unnecessary to give him a stress. I think if he'd come around harder and boosted, that would have been a better choice. He's now not even in range band one of that, so no rerolls.
I don't know. It's hard to tell from how they measured it then.
Considering these guys are meant to know exactly what you're meant to do with the dice cams and stuff, they're not very good at it, are they?
Always got a bit of an outmaneuver. Outmaneuver on blue. Just have a look at the one I haven't got outmaneuver. Oh yeah, I'll just check that one as well. How does that work?
Oh no, the white arc's out.
How did that work?
You're allowed to check your range to everybody though, aren't you?
No, in arc.
In arc.
Is that right?
Oh no, maybe.
I thought once you
Maybe.
once
I
you
think
said
maybe
somebody can shoot, you can select any available target. Or
Yeah, I
something,
think
or anybody
technically,
in range.
yeah. But
It's not polite.
Bit of cheeky pre-measuring.
a bit,
Never
it's a
hurt
little bit. He
nobody.
wants to know if he needs to spend, if he can spend that focus on offense. That's what he's doing.
It's 40k.
Yeah.
40k X-wings.
So
Let's do it.
You play War Machine again.
Who plays War Machine?
No one.
I quite like that in War Machine. the pre-measure and stuff. Because it
Yeah, but there was certain things that you could pre-measure and other things that you couldn't pre-measure.
exactly.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is everyone abused it because there was one thing that you could always pre-measure, and
It wasn't
everyone
really
just
just
abused
do
it,
that
and
and
everyone just
then
measured
everything.
off.
It wasn't
that,
really
and it was-
abusing it. It was just part of the game. And actually, like, it wasn't an abuse. It was meant to be part of the game.
Yeah.
And it was no different from playing the game on a grid,
Yes.
essentially.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
But then again, I come from an era when people used to measure the inside of their elbow
Yeah,
to their wrist,
correct.
And that's what a foot was.
and no, they'd measure it, and then
Nice.
they'd lean on the table.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In what game?
Old school Warhammer and
40K,
40k.
How
Yeah.
lonely would you have to be to do that?
Back in the days when Warhammer had like loads and loads of gas range weaponry. So what you do is you put your elbow next to your artillery,
Ryan has
lean on the
successfully
table,
Ryan has successfully
and then go, right,
missed this.
that far, and then just times it out.
I think
Ryan
it's
has
just blank
successfully
card there.
missed the dice tray again. So don't forget, if you're watching us,
Jake
please
just
like,
died?
please subscribe. Subscribe using your Twitch
There you go, Jake.
subscription.
Yes.
Your Amazon Prime Twitch subscription. We are still doing the giveaway for 5 of the metal. I'm going to clank them into the microphone. 5 of the metal charge tokens and 5 of the
They look like
doubloons.
flash coins.
And 5 of the metal evade
No, not that.
tokens. Sorry, it's 3 evade
My bad.
and
The one
3
you can get
focus
to the toilet
tokens.
quickly.
So
That
yeah,
flash.
don't forget to join the raffle. Thank you, Ronan. Don't forget to join the raffle for your chance to win those things. I think that means Jake's dead. We've just heard Ryan shout, so I think that means Jake is
Whoa.
dead. Jake is dead. Long live the Jake.
Oh mate, Ryan's got this sewn up, hasn't he?
Yeah. Can we see how long's left on the raffle? Does anybody know?
Or isn't it to the end of the game?
I mean, we know. We know, don't we? Because we've programmed on this.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So we know. But,
I was-
but if anybody knows, then it could be nice and fun for them to type in and say.
So they know that we know, but they know
That's
that we
right.
also don't know because we don't
No,
know.
we do
but they
know, but we definitely know.
Yeah, but we know, but we don't know.
We definitely know because we've programmed it.
Well, yeah.
So,
So that's why we know, but we
Yeah.
don't know.
But it'd be
in
just
a very
too easy
So
if
you're
we
saying
did
there's
it.
unknown knowns and known unknowns?
Yes.
yeah.
And known knowns and unknown unknowns.
Mm. What's it, a raffle of mass destruction? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
anymore.
know.
I don't know
No
anymore.
I've lost it.
Yeah.
All I know is
So thank you T2000 Terminator for the raffle ticket.
Who's Arch Nin?
Somebody.
Some dude.
That's the beauty of the internet. You'll never know.
Anonymity is also
what?
anonymity.
Anonymity is
That's
what
not
you
what
said.
I said. God, you have to. Oh,
Om nom nom.
leave it alone.
Omnomnomity.
Om nom nom nom
No, 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 no.
Om nom nom nom.
Mystery food.
Yes. In this world there are carnivores and herbivores. I like to think of myself as an
Om nom 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 nom.
omnomivore.
Oh yeah, where's the dad jokes at?
Yeah, where are the dad jokes at? You'll appreciate this. You have to teach math, don't you?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the constipated mathematician?
Yeah, he works out with a pencil.
Yeah, he did. There you
I
go.
love that joke.
Oh, that's
It is
rough.
great, isn't it? It is great.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Because of course, poo jokes
Said
aren't,
Lassie.
poo jokes aren't my favourite, but they are a solid number 2.
Just
Jag's not laughing.
stop it.
Jag's not laughing. That's right. That's what the puppy's doing. Ben just pointed to a poster of a puppy winking and pointing. It says, "Who's awesome? You're awesome." And I like to think that was written about my jokes, so that's fine. People at work were talking about what Hoover they were going to buy next. This is a riveting conversation that they were having.
Hold on, is this a joke or is this an actual
It
conversation
led to a
you've
brilliant
had?
joke, and I said,
Okay.
I've just got rid of my Hoover. To which they all looked at me, gone out, and then one of them said, "What? As in you've actually sold it off?" And I said, "Yeah, I just got rid of it. It just sits around gathering dust." And then it dawned on them, and they groaned and walked away from me, and I was lonely.
Forevermore.
So yeah.
Oh,
Here we
awesome.
go, they've
Caught the bump.
started.
Caught the bump, Josh. That's the way to win.
Nice. Where's Han
Mate,
going?
seriously.
Where is Han going? So Paul says, after 65 years, well, I asked my granddad, after 65 years, you still call Grandma beautiful and honey. What's the secret? He answered, I forgot her name 5 years ago, and I'm too afraid to ask her. Okay, that's good.
I'm like that at 40 with everybody I meet.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names.
Mate, sir, and miss is what I call most people at school.
Mate, sir. Are you one of the teachers that calls other teachers sir?
Yeah, sir and miss because I
Sir,
generally forget their name.
what do you think?
You're right there.
You've just given the secret away, you know that, don't you? Ben?
It don't matter.
literally,
like,
literally, Sir's going to walk up
as
to you
long as I
on
don't
the
work
playground
with the
tomorrow
73 people
and be
watching
like,
this, I'll be all
"What's my
right."
name, Ben?" You say with the 73 people watching it.
How many people are watching?
I don't know. We know because we can check that. We can check that at any time.
Any time.
Because we programmed
Exactly.
Clearly.
all of this. So
Clearly
like,
on
I mean,
top of it.
We know
we
exactly what's going on.
know that.
This looks like the fun screen. This looks like the screen that scares you.
It does scare me, it terrifies me. The screen to the right, I have no idea what's going on. It's not just that I don't just sit over in that corner where you are, Ben, because I don't want to appear on the camera. It's just that I don't want to see that monitor.
Freaks me out.
That terrifying monitor. Hello, Dave.
Hello.
We're joined by Dave Amos. Weekend Warlords veteran Dave Amos.
That's right.
You got the
Who's
first
currently
one, didn't you?
currently trapped
Was
in
it
between a lighting stand and the door.
It's getting a
What's
bit
happening?
tight in here as well.
That's
Tweet.
right. It's getting a bit warm in here as well.
That as well. Toy, like a tiger.
Tweet like a tweet. Oh, that's your keeper.
Does she keep it? What's happening?
Has he died yet or what?
No,
Trying
he's-
to teach Tom how to play
he's
fly
getting there.
Sonti, and he's just not accepting help.
Nice. I know that's a good thing to do, Dave, but I want to do this.
What, he should
Exactly.
He should accept weighted dice. That's what he needs to
Yeah,
accept.
fact.
Hi, Dave.
Ulfric says hi, Dave.
Hi.
He says it twice from two different
Hi.
accounts.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure. Just to make sure that it really gets through. So yeah, please don't forget you can enter our raffle for a chance to win metal tokens. Woo!
Gambling chips.
Which we will draw at some point in the future.
Yes,
A determined amount of time shall pass,
indeed.
and then we shall from now,
Yeah.
and then we shall draw those
Oh, that's.
Oh.
out of a bag.
Oh, I
That's-
think that's it.
That's
Yeah,
what
they just shook hands.
that's what we do, right? We draw them out.
So, yeah.
Draw them out of a bag.
Yeah, randomly out of a
Randomly
shoebox.
out of a bag, and we'll get you a winner. Yeah,
Winner, winner.
that's right. Yeah, because we take the cookies off the internet,
Yeah.
and then we open a window,
Yep.
and we put those cookies into the window,
Yep.
and
Don't
then
cream
we
the cookies from
and
the
then we
internet.
randomly draw those
Yeah.
out of that window,
Yeah.
and that gets us a 10-digit prime number. Then we use that number to determine who's won the raffle.
Sounds perfect.
That's what we decided
Yeah.
when we programmed
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all of this in.
Yeah, but the thing is though, because we're so good at programming, the computer just does it for us.
Don't tell our secrets. Don't
It's
give
not
our
a secret.
Don't
It's
give,
not a secret. It's
don't-
obvious.
Don't give the secrets away. I'm enjoying the little sticker that is Steve in a wig and sunglasses. Oh yeah, and we do have to remember that Ulfric always wins.
That's because he's got two accounts.
Yeah, well, true.
It's cheating.
Yeah.
One called Ulfric, one called Clive.
Well spot. Because that's his real name. Yeah.
Not Ulfric. Yeah, he's not actually christened Ulfric.
if we hit buttons, I can't find the damn button anyway, Mr. Sanders. So I've got one called control.
Surely you don't want to hit a
One's
damn
called
button.
caps.
That'll mess you up.
Well, one's called caps. One's called caps. One called Alt
Damn
GR.
mid button.
Alt GR. There's an FN button, but I can't find damn.
Function.
I can't see damn
That's
anywhere.
for these different colour bits up the top.
Oh right, cool.
The FN
Yeah,
button.
but I mean we knew that.
I know you knew it. I
We
was
knew
just,
that,
I was just
'cause we-
reiterating for
that's
the
right.
people at home.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, just for the people at home. So hopefully we'll get Ryan and Josh in here in a minute because
Yeah, I'm out of it, man.
they can the blinking. It's not blinking. That's the problem. It's on. So Ryan and Josh is here and obviously they can talk to you about their game.
If they want to.
It was a very very
Why,
good
'cause you
game.
completely ignored it.
No, we didn't. We spoke about it a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, we did a very
That's not
professional.
Tuesday night. That's not.
It's
how
not
it works.
Tuesday night.
Probably about 75%, I would say.
It was 75% of the game talking about it.
Turns out how you win X-Wing is just throwing a lot of dice at
Well,
somebody.
what we actually said was that we were talking about how, well, I was personally, how that turn when you ended up going through all the debris, like.
Oh yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah, no, what I meant was like I was saying personally, I think it would be a good opportunity for you to disengage, come back around, let Han get a bit of distance because he won't get damage on you, and then come back in and try and catch Jake in all three arcs.
No, I
And
want
then-
to boost him.
And then the
Is this when he went through all the debris and?
yeah.
Yeah,
But then
I didn't see that coming.
But in the next turn,
Sorry, through it.
yeah, but it was fun. But in the next turn, like it worked out really well for you. Like you were in
Early.
such a command. No, but the turn you turned through the debris, like you were in
Yeah.
such a commanding position, and like Jake dodged like every arc
Yeah,
and
yeah.
had no shots on him. And then we were talking about like inevitability, and as the game goes on longer from this point on, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Ryan's chasing shadows, like
Yeah.
you
I
know,
thought that's what was gonna
like,
happen.
Yeah, like you were in a really strong position, and then we're like, of course, this game in X-wing, Josh can always make a mistake, and then just as we were finishing that sentence, Han hard twos in
hard
front of
twooed
three
in.
guns,
And
and
we
we
were
were
like,
like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Ah,
So I didn't
abort!
see him.
Abort!
I didn't see him.
I was fine with the hard two.
I didn't see him turning again, so I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he'll bank down the board, he'll clear his stress and come back, and he all turned, and I was like, oh.
There's no way I'm
no.
banking down the board until I
Oh,
can't
no.
rotate the arc.
So
No way.
No.
So I misjudged that one.
And you
Turned in, and I
pretty
was like,
much took it to the face.
And then obviously the next turn you were like, get distance, and then there was no asteroids there.
yeah, I was looking there. And I was
Yeah.
like, ooh. So,
So, yeah,
and then I
it's pretty
slooped
bad.
into the corner because I thought he was going to hard 2 the blue one to cover that board edge to cover the hard 3 boost.
Yeah.
2 bank the other one to cover the corner,
Yeah.
and 3 forwards the
So,
yellow to cover all corners. And he didn't, and I was like, oh,
but at that
fuck,
point in the
what
game, would it have mattered?
I could start running and dodging arcs at that point, and
So
just-
you would have been able to dodge a lot of arcs because he, even if he
Yeah, you
committed
get
one,
the flank for a
so
while
if he
if you do that.
yeah, so if he committed one to that board edge and the other two are just banking,
Yeah.
you can get round fast enough. You take one shot from a bomber and then you can plink away at that
Yeah.
bomber for forever, and it doesn't matter if Jake.
Yeah, I probably should. That was there. I said to him afterwards. I said,
because
"It's
your
Slips
win
mistake."
because your win condition is
Yeah.
keeping half points on Han and just keep plinking
Yeah, I said
away.
to him that
Yeah.
point. I shouldn't sleep. I should have
Yeah.
And early.
But it was a great game.
When
Absolutely,
Jake
absolutely
got
cracking
whacked,
game.
I thought
Yeah.
the hard one would put me at range 2 of Kanan, so I could Kane off the
Right.
stress, barrel roll, focus, boost, give Hannah
Right.
focus,
Yeah.
and just go the other way.
Right.
And
okay.
he hard
I
one didn't, so he couldn't reposition, so he stayed in range 3, and 15 dice hit,
Yeah.
especially when you're all 8 blanks.
Yeah. Well, we did. To be fair, we didn't see that bit, did we? We weren't following very closely, and we thought all the damage had gone on Han.
Yeah.
No,
Because
all
you
went
put
on.
the-
Yeah, because I did it wrong.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
all went
but
on
it
Jake.
was Jake.
and
it
then
was-
literally next turn, all of a sudden Jake just
So-
dropped, and we were like, "What?"
So we're about to
Yeah.
ask you an important question,
Right.
pair of you, because we know the answer to this
Oh, God.
Because we did all the programming.
because we did the programming. But say if somebody wanted to know how to find out how long was left on the raffle,
Yeah.
how would they do? I mean, we know.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
Jag
end of the
and I.
stream.
so nice and easy, really.
Jag and I know.
It's generally
we
at the end of
know.
the stream.
But
so
if somebody wanted to know,
if somebody wanted to know, they could.
how would they?
They could just have a look, you see,
How
or
would
they
how
could
would
just
they,
they
how would
could
they
just
find
they
that
could just
out?
say that there's 2 minutes left on the raffle. Which there is. There's 2 minutes left on the raffle. So if anyone, yeah, you 20 minutes to enter the raffle, guys. Yeah, yeah.
So and then if we wanted to, take the cookies
Yeah, so we're taking the cookies out of the computer,
and use the cookies.
We'll put
to
them on a
draw
tray.
names from
and then we're putting them
In
in the window.
those in the window.
In the window.
Yeah. How would they do that to draw the?
They have to order for them online.
And then we're going to have a kind of tab clear.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah,
to come
go
up
on,
with
like
computer
90
related-
seconds, guys, on the raffle.
Computer related real life items. Because you have tabs, don't you?
Or should we draw it 8 minutes on timer?
8 minutes on the timer, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have roughly a minute and a half.
Yes.
And then we're going to draw.
But that was
the thing.
sorry about that.
I mean, that was
ending,
useful.
guys.
I mean, we knew all that.
Don't apologise.
But that was very useful for.
I love doing Jake things.
Yeah, Jake's really cool.
Jake's really cool. Like
Jake is very cool.
you hard
Yeah,
two,
Jake
play my
is really
stress,
annoying.
barrel roll, take a focus, boost, give one to
As
hand,
the guy in the
and then
receiving
go. All right, I'm taking a
I've
shot.
thrown
I
against
got a
Jake
range
many
control a
a
bit
time.
wrong on him. I thought I was taking one, and I got 2 shots.
This is
And it was like, I'm doing it, I'm still doing it.
Is
nothing.
it me or does the Rebellion have more annoying pilots than anybody else?
No, Scum.
Scum have.
Scum have got more
I
random
also
annoying
contend that
pilots.
Scum aren't actually a faction, so Rebel do have more annoying pilots because Rebel have more than 0.
Yeah, Scum definitely have more annoying pilots, but they don't synergise together. That's the
Because
problem. Lots of them.
They need to.
Jake is
No,
annoying.
like
they
don't
all
need
do
to.
broken things.
That's the thing. The Scum lists do loads of random
Which
stuff.
annoying pilots do rebels have?
I find Jake annoying.
Okay.
I find Thane annoying.
Why? He dies.
Thane does everyone.
Every ship dies.
Thane just dies though before he gets to do his ability.
All right, 15 seconds on the raffle, guys.
Yeah, he does.
I've never come across that.
Why are you shooting him?
I try to.
Evades first.
What's he doing to
I
stop
mean, I've
you?
got a lot of hull in the bombers. I don't think I'd be that scared of Thane just because I'd just fire
Rolling
6 shots
dice.
at
I
him.
don't know. I'm always
You know what I mean?
against
It's
it.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Um,
dare jazz me, Thane. I'm still coming.
Wedge is annoying.
Maybe. Wedge dies.
Yeah.
If a
they all
T65
die.
isn't Luke, it dies.
Luke's annoying.
Well,
Luke is actually.
I was going to get there.
Han is annoying.
Yeah, I was going to get there. I was
Go on, keep
listening.
going.
So that's
Nora
that's,
is annoying.
Yeah, Nora's annoying. So that's 6 at
There's
least.
3.
You on about?
The 3 that we said.
And the ones that I've said.
They're not annoying.
Yeah, they are.
Who?
Me. They're annoying me. That's legit.
We're not interested in
What's the problem
subjectivity.
here? Well, why not?
Right, should we draw the
So what
giveaway
scum
up, guys?
pilots are annoying.
Carry on.
We passed
Josh.
8 minutes, haven't we?
You've started arguing about
Carry,
annoyance now.
carry on, Josh.
Sorry, you got something to say?
What does the first one get?
Forlom. He's annoying.
He's annoying.
Palob.
All right.
Chokimux. Morello Aval.
Is that
Ketsu
annoying
Onyo.
though?
Yes.
All
Is
jump
Ketsu
masters.
annoying though? What?
False.
You just
Why?
hate
They're in a
them.
jump
Although I
master.
have got a list I want to discuss with you later.
Yeah,
Has
but
it got a jump master in it?
2.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, but that's not about the pilots. That's about
Sorry,
the ship.
Josh
Anyway,
wants to do the raffle. He wants to do the cookies.
But the ship is part of the cookies.
Yeah.
he wants to give cookies on the
All
trip
right,
to the winner.
so first one gets evade, second one gets focus, third one gets charges.
So the evades go to.
Oh, Terror.
Dean,
Dean
Goldsmith, TIE fighter flying
Maybe
extraordinaire.
really good on his ties.
They are evades, to be fair.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dean. You got some swag for your TIE fighters.
Number 2 gets the focuses. Phil Pond is that?
It is indeed.
Uh-oh.
Why do we keep outing people's usernames?
Because they tell us.
They told us,
I
yeah.
know, but still. I
Sorry.
don't know whether we should be
Sorry.
showing.
They,
Phil!
he's told me in chat before.
0091. They're yours. Let us know how to get them to you. Dean, let us know how to get them to you as well.
Yeah, send us some.
And Hawkshead.
Hawkshead! Nice one, Hawkshead. Got some charges.
We may still have your details, but drop us a whisper to let us know how to get to you.
Yeah, whisper the channel on Twitch.
Whisper's
Yes.
annoying and all.
Whisper is really
not
annoying.
Not a rebel ship,
or a
though.
I know,
scum
but I'm
ship.
just saying it's annoying.
Or a
He's still
scum ship.
correct.
It's a phantom, therefore annoying.
It's fact.
Jag's tirade against annoyance.
Yeah, there's quite a few things that annoy me in X-Wing.
I don't know if Echo's annoying.
I can't think of a single pilot that begins with G in Scum that's annoying. Jack.
A single pilot that begins with G, which isn't annoying.
That is annoying.
But is annoying. There isn't one. No,
She's
not,
fine?
No, it's not annoying.
She's really fine,
Yeah.
actually. Okay.
Well, she died like a chump, so.
She didn't. she didn't die like a chump at all.
Did she die in the end at all?
She did die, yeah. She
yeah.
took a while to
Last
get
shot. Shall we close it down?
I think it's more the
I think we should. Thank you very much
You
for. Thank you very much that's watched. Thank you very much that's stuck with us. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for the purpley, sparkly, morphy gem things.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
Bits.
Yeah, we know that.
we
We
programmed
know
it.
that.
Sorry.
We programmed it. We're trying to speak to the layman.
Oh, sorry.
We understand that they're bits.
Yeah.
Of course we do. So
I prefer purpley gem things, to be honest.
Purpley sparkly
see, look,
jumping.
Streamlads has donated bits. No, X-Wing Tavern Wars has, but I mean, we know that. We knew that.
yeah.
We just, yeah.
I
So,
don't want to interrupt you.
We appreciate you guys coming in and giving us answers so we can play
yeah,
as
no,
well.
that's all right. Thank you for entering the raffle. Thank you for listening to Ryan not talk about Jump Masters.
Always a good thing.
Yeah, thank you
I
very
try,
much.
but the chat baits me every time.
I bet they do. So we will be back
They do.
next Tuesday
We will.
Can we
With
talk about
another-
Star Fortress instead, chat,
No.
next week?
with another Weekend Warlords